And we're live. Let's get into this, guys. Hey now, good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's a special episode of Ins and Outs of Collecting. I'm your host Mario, and guys, we've got a big show tonight. And joining me tonight is John, the Everyday Collector. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Mario?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for coming aboard. Glad to have you. Also with me is Cocky McBullocks, Money Mendez himself, aka Eddie.
What's
What's going on
happening?
tonight, man? How's it going?
Nothing much, man. I'm
Cool.
doing pretty good. Hopefully my internet holds up, man, because I'm still getting that lag issue. Hopefully you guys are seeing me all right.
You're starting to lag and pop a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit, but
It's
we'll
it's
get
in,
through it, bro.
it's in
We'll
and
just
out.
get through it. Yeah. And he's in and out.
Wow.
And joining us tonight is special guest Patreon. I want to welcome Scott Bradley. Scott, welcome tonight, and thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, man.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Been looking forward to it.
Great, man. Guys, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. Eddie, let's address the chat real quick. We got a few people that showed up. Who do we got?
Yeah, as always, we have Toy Mafia. What's happening, dude? We have Equan. What's going on, man? Joe P.
Yo, Joel.
and Alvin J.
All
What's
right.
happening?
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Now let's get into this. Like I said, we've got a lot to talk about. So let's begin with May 4th, guys. Tonight is going to be our Star Wars recap of the week for everything that was shown for May 4th and Revenge of the 5th. And I don't think there was anything else that was dropped in between them. So let's get started. Sideshow Collectibles dropped these Clone Wars 1/6 scale figures that are animated inspired of Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker. Now I really like how stylized these are. They're they look they're completely taken from the animated show, and they look great. And after watching the Sideshow booth tour of these two, I think my opinion on Obi-Wan's has changed a little bit more because in the original picture it looked a little bit like he was wearing like an all white. It kind of looked a little bit too clean. However, these shots they look really good. John, what are your impressions on these two pieces?
I'll be honest with you. They're growing on me. I think they came out well. The outfits look really good. I'm considering picking them up. It would be my first non Hot Toys figures, but
Wow.
I really like the way they set them up with the background there and elevated. It gives it such a nice displaying option. Like they look good. And I think if you have a detail set up this way, put a nice background, play around with the bases, elevate them, and put them in like a dynamic pose, I think they're gonna look really great. I don't think Hot Toys is gonna do anything animated like this, so I think if you're into the series, this is gonna be your best bet.
No, they've already got their two figures up for pre-order based off the Clone Wars series. Well, they've got the Anakin only, which have yet to see General
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, and that was a bit of a bummer that we didn't see that. But we'll get to that later towards the end of the show. Eddie, what do you think of these two, man?
I love these. I was going all in on the Hot Toys Clone Wars line, and these immediately made me rethink that just because they have the Clone Wars sculpts on them, the animated sculpts, and
That's what I mean.
that's what I want. Um, so I'm excited for this. I'm as soon as they go up, I'm gonna pre-order them, and hopefully, it does well, and we can get a full line out of this. Now my only decision is whether or not I'm I'm continuing both lines. I don't know whether I should
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
put all my chips into one line.
that's seriously something to think about, and I'm kind of in the same boat. I really like the way these two came out. However, I'm in for the Hot Toys version of these, but that's not to say that I might not pick these up later in the future.
Yeah,
Scott, what are your
they're nice,
thoughts?
but
What's that?
Sorry, Scott. What are your thoughts on these two
It's
on this set?
it's okay. I think they look great. I I'm definitely thinking about picking them up. I'm definitely all in on the Hot Toys line. Um, I really like these. I'm just always concerned about Sideshow and their bodies, that they use.
Yeah,
Um, because I've bought figures from them before and the bodies were just crap.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully the bodies are better on these, but yeah, I'm definitely I really like them. So
What was that you're gonna say, John?
I was gonna say to the point where the Hot Toys ones are nice, but the Hot Toys ones aren't giving you the animated portraits.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's the thing.
true.
If you're someone who's interested in the animated portraits, I think these are the way to go because I don't think Hot Toys is gonna give us. It would be nice if Hot Toys gave us the animated portrait as a secondary portrait for the figures, but
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna see that. I don't think.
That's a good idea. I think what these two are also missing. I mean, granted, these are our first-hand looks of these guys. If they would have came out with the armor plates for the arms, for the shoulders, and I think they had leg armor as well. That would have, I think, that would have brought it up a little bit to the next level. I think. Anybody agree with
Yeah.
that or disagree?
definitely.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what
Yeah.
the prices will be on them.
Yeah, exactly. What do you guys think these will come in at?
I'm hoping low 200s, but it'll probably.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it'll be like between 230 to 250.
Yeah,
Just
I was also
Grievous-
thinking 250.
wasn't
Yeah.
Grievous 285?
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I'm thinking for like a normal size, maybe 230.
yeah. I can't see them being close to Grievous's price range.
you don't know. I mean,
No, I wouldn't
Sideshow.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely hope not, but we'll see it when we see it. Hopefully, we'll see it soon. Speaking of Grievous, now Sideshow's dropped the reissue for their 6-scale figure of General Grievous. Comes in at 285 and is scheduled pretty soon, isn't it? Like June to August of this year. So
Oh,
this was a surprise. Granted, we had all wished that we were gonna get the Hot Toys version of this Grievous. However, I guess we'll take the Sideshow for now. To me, the proportions look a little bit off. The head to me looks just a tad on the big side, on the larger side. But other than that, I think it comes with all the accessories that it needs, with the lightsabers and the capes. It even has the extra staff. I don't remember if that came in with the original release, which is pushing what, $600 or something like that on the aftermarket.
it's crazy.
It's
jeez.
insane. So yeah, I'm sure some collectors that were looking to pick up a Grievous are thankful that we're getting a reissue of this piece. So again,
Wonder
Scott,
if
what are
they-
your thoughts on this figure? What's that?
It looks great. I wonder if they made like improvements to it because I heard a lot of negative things about the first release.
Yeah, I remember the original release. The joints tended to wear out over time, and
Yeah.
you couldn't stand this figure up on its own without a base.
Mhm.
And I think they've adjusted that with an updated base, to where I guess it's supposed to hold itself up a little bit better, maybe with or without the base. So, John, let's go to you.
I think it looks great. Look, if you wanna, I'm gonna hold out for the Hot Toys one. I don't know
Yeah,
when that's coming, but if you don't have a Grievous and you want one for the collection in the meantime, pick them up because I can't see, I can see Hot Toys doing one eventually. I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon though. So keep that in mind. Look, he looks great. If you have the older one, you want to upgrade. If you don't have the older one and you want to save yourself from spending $600, there you go. Sideshow's hopping on Hot Toys reissue bandwagon over here.
yeah. I mean, now's the time to do it. Eddie.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this. I just want a Grievous, so I don't know when Hot Toys is gonna do one. So until then, I'm getting this one. I already
exactly.
Already
pre-ordered
pre-ordered
it. So yeah, and I was talking with Dean about this on the chat because he was saying how he had the old one and it really was not a good figure, with the joints and everything. And apparently, I guess they had mentioned that they are redoing the joints on this, and they redid the cape, like I don't know, they're retailoring it, and so they are doing updates on it. So hopefully, it's better than the
That's
original
cool.
release.
Was there any word of like I think what would have been cool is like some sort of ratcheting system for the joints.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
That would have
Yeah,
made
that
this
would've
thing
been
feel so
nice.
much sturdier, and even with the legs, just a little bit of die cast in the lower half of the body.
That's
That
what I
would have
was
made
gonna
this
say.
thing a
Yeah.
lot more sturdious. Yeah.
I'm sure
it's
there's
like-
going to be improvements. I can't see them reissuing a figure just as is without at least some sort of improvement to the body.
You know what they did though, John, that you're gonna like is the original one came with the damaged face, and I don't think they're giving it to us with this.
Okay,
So,
see, that's good.
so at least they're reissuing it, and the
Yeah,
first one is
at
still
least-
worse than this.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, it gives a little bit of
there's some
a little
respect
bit of reason
there.
to keep the first one. Yeah, exactly. What was the battle damage face? I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that one.
It was like when he gets his eye cut by the lightsaber.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Do you know what hilts he has, Mario? I know you're
I
like a
don't.
little.
I think
bit
they're
more-
completely random. I remember in the animated series of the Clone Wars, he just collected a bunch of random Jedi lightsabers. I would think
Oh,
they would
okay.
have continued on from that same mythology, but they never really officially said whose lightsaber is in his possession.
Oh, okay.
So
It'd definitely
Yeah.
be cool if Hot Toys did it. If they put like die cast in the
Oh, yeah.
legs or something like that.
Oh,
That'd be
dude.
cool.
Oh, they would kill this. They would. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be a must. That would be a day one.
that would have been huge if that was dropped, man.
Oh, we'll
Oh,
get to
yeah.
So,
that towards the
I
end.
mean, I'm sure they're taking notes from the Sideshow release and see where else they can improve. Like in my opinion, I think the proportions could be improved, but I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. So yeah, that's the Sideshow Grievous dropping pretty soon. Next up, the Mandalorian and Blurrg. This was a complete surprise.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
this, along with the Blurrg itself, I'm glad to see that Hot Toys is opening up to the idea of creatures. I really hope this sells because I've stated before, I want to see more creatures come out in 1/6 scale from Hot Toys. We got a couple from Sideshow. The one that I really wanted was the Tauntaun.
yeah.
However, I'm pretty much priced out of that one right now. The Dewback is another one that
Wampa.
the Wampa.
Yeah.
Again, just many possibilities for this line. I haven't pre-ordered this yet, but I'm still considering whether or not if I want to pick up this 2-pack, even though I already have the original version of this Mandalorian, or if I just pick up the Blurrg by itself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
It almost makes it worth picking up the 2-pack because you're getting the original Mando for 200 and something, right? Because I think it retails at $5 to $5.50, roughly around there.
$555 for this set, and I
Yes,
think
so
the
you're almost-
Blurrg by itself is a little over 315 or
Yeah.
something.
So you're better off buying the 2-pack, especially if you don't have the original Mando.
Yeah.
I love this. I think it's great. I'm definitely going to be picking one up. The only gripe that I have, and what I think Hot Toys should have done, was release Quill first, before the original Mando.
Yeah, I agree.
True. Yeah,
I think
I
that
agree
would
with
have
that.
been so much better.
Yeah.
But again, we'll get into that a little bit later in the show. But other than that, this was a release I was really happy to see, and one that I wasn't expecting.
Absolutely, this was a big surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
I mean,
Yeah, I would have never thought they'd make a 1/6 scale Blurrg.
Yeah.
Mhm. We just saw a custom also, like not just
Exactly.
shortly before this dropped, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that sucks if that dude took any kind of pre-orders for that. I mean, the Hot Toys is going to eat up all his revenue.
They're good.
What do you think, Scott?
I think it looks great. I'm still, I already have the original Mando, so I would just pick up the Blurrg. But it's just the size. They were talking about it on the Scavengers last show, and
Mhm.
they said it was like, I think it was the Blurrg itself was like almost 2 foot tall or something, or 2 foot long or something like that.
Wow.
And with the Mandalorian on the top of it, I don't think it would go in a DTOF. I can't
No.
remember. It was just really, it doesn't look that big, but they were talking about it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe. I'm pretty sure they said it was like 2 foot long or something like that.
Well, there's your sense of scale. You got Mando standing right next to him, so it's not that
That's
much
true.
taller with the saddle. But it does look a little bit longer. Probably, I would, yeah, maybe a foot and a half, almost 2 feet long.
It's
I
gonna
wonder
be
if it'll
big.
have any articulation or anything like that.
It kind of looks like it. Like
Be
as
cool
far
if
as
the
like
mouth
the.
opened and stuff.
I hope not. I mean, considering with everything that's
Yeah.
going on with Baby Yoda right now, it looks like
Exactly.
those back legs might have some sort of seam there where they could articulate.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't mind either if this was just a straight statue. Because me personally, I wouldn't really pose this in a sense. I would just slap it there and just leave it and just slap on either Mando or Quill, on this bad boy.
He is 37 centimeters tall, 43 centimeters with the base, and 60 centimeters in length.
Wow.
Yeah,
Which
so
translates to American.
14 height is 14.5 inches, width
That's
is
not bad.
23.62 inches, and depth is 9.45.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 24 inches.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain with shipping, that's for sure. Especially if you're outside the U.S.
Oh, dude, forget about it, right? I don't know. I might be crazy enough just to pick up the 2-pack just for the damn flame accessory that I might already have with the deluxe Beskar. I'll take another look at it. We'll see what happens. Oh, we lost Eddie.
Hopefully, he'll be back soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Come on back, Eddie. Up next, Hot Toys dropped the Echo from the Bad Batch. This is coming in. Pre-order set for $285 right now, and it's due to drop in April to June of next year, 2022. Now, this piece looks absolutely great. Now, granted, I would have preferred to have an ARC Trooper version of Echo. However, after watching the first episode of the Bad Batch, I'm digging it. I really like the head sculpt. I love the wear. The paint apps on this thing, I'm pretty sure it's going to be digitally painted. The outfit looks great. Comes with a ton of different accessories. I'm all in. I'm all in for this one. However, I have yet to pre-order it. So whatever, prefer the ARC Trooper, yep. But I'm probably in on this too. Yeah, I agree, Joe. Yeah, definitely for sure. I'll take what I can get. It's another Trooper to the collection, but again, Hot Toys is also known to not really complete any of their lines whenever they have a whole team. So for anybody out there that's looking to pick this up, keep that in mind that there's a 50-50 chance that we won't get the entire squad. But, if this is a figure that you like, don't sleep on it. Yeah. So, John, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I like the way you get the portrait and then you get the helmeted version. I think that's great. Tons of accessories out of the box. It's great. I'm gonna hope that they make the whole clan, because having them set up on a shelf, I think, is gonna look awesome. That would be epic. And a little secret, if nobody knows this, apparently you can pre-order it without an NRD. Yes.
Really interesting.
Yes,
without an NRD, you say?
There is no NRD apparently.
Wow.
So, unless.
All right, who was that for?
I'm gonna try to order it here.
Because you're getting
okay, so they updated it. Well, I'm here in Canada. It's showing that there's an NRD now, for me. So there wasn't previously. So I know a bunch of people who.
Canada can't get away with shit, man.
We can't get away with shit. I'm telling you. I know a bunch of people. I don't know if you guys want to try, but I know a bunch of people who ordered him and there was no NRD charge. So.
That happened.
Anywhere?
That happened on one of the Spider-Man figures from the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they weren't charging an NRD. Then all of a sudden, an NRD showed up. So
I miss those non-NRD days.
Yeah, those are good days, right?
Yeah.
Eddie, we missed you on the Blurrg and Mandalorian.
Oh, that's
anything you wanna contribute to that? Any thoughts or forget about it?
I mean, I know we went pretty hard on this on Collecting Weekly, so I won't go crazy, but I like the Blurrg. I wish it was Quill on the Blurrg that came out first, but other than that, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I like the Blurrg. I guess it's a good way to reissue the OG Mando while not affecting the original Mando. So it's it's a good release. And then this, I I love this. I want all the Clone
Yes.
Wars that I can get. I am a little salty that it's not a Clone Wars head, but I just throw the helmet on there. Because the more I look at his real face, like not the Clone Wars animated type, I don't like it. Someone said it looks like Neil Patrick Harris, and now I can't stop seeing Neil Patrick Harris when I look at it.
Oh wow.
And it just, I don't know. I don't like the realistic head on it, but they have helmets, so it's not a big deal. And then I could always, go to Watto's, I'm sure they're going to do some heads and get into painted, and so there's always that, but
That's an easy workaround.
Scott?
I think it looks great. I'm in on all the Bad Batch figures. I was a little shocked that this was the first one that they announced for pre-order. I would have thought maybe like Hunter maybe would have been first, but
Yeah.
I think it still looks amazing. All the attachments for the arm and stuff, it looks fantastic. So
Yeah,
I'm
I really
definitely
love
on
this.
all these. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the design on these look really, really good. So any of y'all get a chance to pre-order yet? Or thinking about it? I know Eddie said that he's gonna do it. John, Scott?
I haven't pre-ordered
did.
it yet, but
I'm that kind of last minute pre-orderer now. I've been converted. But then I got stuck. Like I did the same thing for IG-11. It went waitlisted. I went waitlist, and then I got the email. I pre-ordered right away, and then it went back for pre-order. So it's like either way,
Yeah.
I was able to secure it. So I'm happy with that.
That's a dangerous game, man.
Yeah.
For Star Wars, I won't do that. I mean, if I have my mindset on a figure that I want to pick up, I'm just gonna get it.
I just don't agree on Sideshow holding my money for a year. That's all. I did it with Heavy Mando. I got home and someone said it hit waitlist, so I got on real quick. In 2 hours, I got my waitlist converted. So I was
Oh, wow.
super lucky there. Yeah,
There you
but
were.
Well,
but you're right. It's,
what was
it's
that
a
for,
risky
John?
game. That was for the Heavy Mando.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Great figure.
Get a chance to crack it open yet?
No, we're gonna be doing that. I'm waiting for Sweet Danny Lee. We're gonna be doing an unboxing together on the channel. So stay tuned for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
The same figure.
Real quick.
See
Sorry.
unboxing that too. The
No, he's gonna be unboxing the Scout Trooper
oh,
with
nice.
a bike. So yeah,
Oh, that's right. That lucky bastard's getting it early, man.
that's gonna be a fun.
Dude, I can't wait for that one to drop.
It looks great.
It looks awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. Congrats, Danny. Looking forward to that. Real quick, going back to Sideshow, there is an NRD right now of $28.50.
Yeah. So they updated it.
So, yep, they've caught on. They've caught on.
We can
Damn.
never catch a break.
are you guys
Never.
still pre-ordering on Sideshow? Like when you do pre-order? Because all my new stuff I started going through Stevens, just because they still got the plans and
Yeah,
I'm cheaper, but
yeah, I'm on the same boat. I've been starting to go through Stevens, and but if I've got points and coupon codes that'll
Yeah.
make it a little bit cheaper,
Exactly.
I'll try. It'll be nice if I can wait for an exclusive, like the Stormtrooper Commander that just dropped. I was able to apply a coupon for that, so that helped. That's a Sideshow exclusive anyway, so I am going to be ordering still from Sideshow.
Dude,
just
and
for
I
the
was-
exclusives.
I was thinking about you with that one because I remember when we were talking about it, you said you wish it was a normal Stormtrooper. Can't you just take the pauldron off?
Hey,
You're not wrong, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure
You're
that
not
it's gonna be
wrong.
removable. Definitely.
Shit, I'm about to order 2 of them now.
Yeah, like,
I'm sure
and
you
it's
could.
a cheap. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I think that's why they made it cheap, so people can buy multiples and just take the pauldron off, and then it's a normal Stormtrooper.
Yeah,
Look at
Yeah,
you,
well-
Eddie, being all alert there.
dude. No, look at you. Eddie's the man of the people.
And then if you spray paint him black, he could be a Death Trooper too at that point. If you're gonna go that far,
Wow.
might as well just.
Wow. Well, the helmet is different, but that's
Yeah,
cool.
John, don't go crazy on us, all right? Dude, get your facts straight. Next up, Hot Toys dropped a 6-scale Grogu accessory pack that comes with a bunch of extra stuff to a bunch of collectors who are already Grogu'd out,
Exactly.
I'm sure. Look, they look all right. It's coming in, what is it, at 145 and expected to ship January to March of 2022. The only thing that I'm interested in this set really is this Loth Cat.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
that's it. I love the Loth Cats. There's one in Galaxy's Edge, full size, that's just sitting in a cage, taking a nap next to some sort of I think it's a what you call it, like a stuffed animal that he's sleeping with, that he's spooning. But it comes with the updated pram that Quill did for him. I don't remember anything about this box. I don't recall.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where that came from. Comes with the frog, and that's it. So, but guys, Eddie, what do you think?
I'm with Alvin on this one. Hard pass.
Yeah.
It's just
Mhm.
too much, man. When I think it was me and Danny were still like chatting after the show when all these got announced, and we looked when we saw this one. We were guessing $100, and when it said 145, I was like, "What the hell?" I want the season 2 or the end of season 1 pram that he's in,
Yeah.
but I don't
This is it.
care about any of the other stuff. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but I'm sure we're gonna get it again.
I don't think
hope
so.
so.
I don't
You
think
don't
so.
think so?
No, I
Mm-mm.
don't think so.
I don't think we'll get it either.
I don't think he's gonna come with a 2-pack like the Beskar version did, the deluxe. I think if you want a Mando with Pram, deluxe is your option. I think a lot of people are holding off for the next release, but I really don't think it's gonna come with the
I
Pram.
mean, this pram though. I have the first pram.
yeah,
want
I don't
this
think
one.
he's gonna come with this Pram. That's why they're doing this release.
Yeah.
I think the
Maybe,
next one, and we'll get into it a little bit later in the show. I think the next one's gonna come with another accessory.
Then
But
maybe if I get a coupon or something, I'll cave
Yeah.
on this one. But
it's nothing to jump over backwards for. For me, it's nothing.
No.
It's nothing to release for a May the 4th celebration, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Definitely.
This could have come out a little bit later in the year, but for me, it's a pass as of right now.
dude, I was telling Danny, how cool would it have been to see the egg container with this? I think if it came
That
with
would've
the
been
egg
cool.
container, yeah, I would have been sold.
Yeah.
With like a little, like with a hand with an egg in his hand or something. That would have been
Oh yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that.
For some reason, I was thinking about the Jawa egg. I'm like, what does that have to do with Grogu?
Oh yeah.
And I just remember
yeah.
the frog lady egg. But you know what? This could be another reason to order from Sideshow, Eddie. You got points, you got coupons.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get this for $80, you could with all the points that you're getting right now.
Yeah.
There is a bigger Star Wars release that I'm sure we're going to talk about tonight that I am saving my points for. So
Really?
Yes.
I wonder what that would be.
We will get there. So everybody, this is pretty much a hard pass for everyone. Stormtrooper Commander was dropped. Now looking at this first shot, Eddie, yeah, you're right. Just take off the pauldron and there's another Stormtrooper.
I might have to do it too, man, because I have the 2-pack Boba on order, and I would like to pose him smashing up some Stormtrooper heads, you know.
Yeah, hopefully the pauldron is removable.
For sure. If you remove
But-
the head, for sure.
Yeah, the price is cheap enough. I mean, coming in at $220, shipping
Yeah.
in October to December of this year,
Mhm.
and it's a Sideshow exclusive. So
Yeah.
maybe I will order a second one.
This is one I can see if people sleep on it and it goes quick. I could see it jumping a little bit, but I haven't made up my mind yet. I haven't pre-ordered him at all yet, so
Yeah,
we'll see.
all
I
of the
haven't
troopers
either.
are like this.
I would have liked to see this 2-pack though. That would have been pretty nice.
Yeah,
Same
I-
damn base, huh?
Yeah.
yeah. Again,
Frickin'
recycling that base.
I
That
don't understand why
all
they
of us
keep
hate.
using that base with them feet footprints on it.
Well, when they gave us that base with IG-11, I just lost hope. I just lost all hope in humanity.
Well, thank God for custom bases, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Nathan Elker on Shot First on Instagram. Check him out. He's got some custom bases out in the UK.
Yeah, he's done some
He's a
great
good
work.
dude. Yeah. But yeah, I pre-ordered this piece. Like I said earlier, I had a $25 coupon code to use towards him. So now the only question is for me is, am I gonna order another one? Hopefully the pauldron is removable. It'll just slide off.
Dude, I would cut it off. It's cheap enough, like, cause that's what I would want it for, is to remove it.
Mhm.
So I know you know people, that's like blasphemy. Don't do that shit. But if it was me, I'll just cut it off.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
I'm
sure
going
it
back
just
with,
lifts off.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I agree with Scott. I see a trooper, I order a trooper. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
that way with clone troopers, man. I don't know. Not so much with stormtroopers.
I don't blame you, man. Those clone troopers are freaking.
I still haven't gotten the all white Stormtrooper. The original, I missed out on those.
Well, now's your chance.
Well, he's not that pure white. It looks a little scuffed up. Right? Or is
Yeah,
that just my
dirty.
eyes? Yeah, he
Kinda
looks a
looks
little
dirty.
scuffed
Well-
up, battle damage sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, technically, these are more like remnant Empire
Yeah.
troopers. I mean, not like the regular remnants that we saw earlier,
Yeah.
but still
I
remnant
want
Empire
those
that's
nice,
still hanging
pure
around. Yeah.
white, spotless, right off the assembly line suits. We'll see.
Yeah. Danny, doesn't the original Sand Trooper from A New Hope does that pauldron come off? I don't remember. I know the newer ones do.
Saying the pure white ones are A New Hope and Rogue One.
Yeah. So Sideshow gave us they had a collection tour or collection booth at their May 4th and May 5th event. May 4th they showed off a bunch of Hot Toys releases along with some of their premium format statues that we'll discuss later. Showing off the light side of the Force, the good guys, if you will, for the May 4th event. This is where they debuted our first look of Quill,
Oh,
6 scale from Hot Toys,
so like perfect.
He looks
and
so cool.
it looks good, but I'm not a fan of that expression.
It's okay if you're a fan or not. We're never gonna get him, so it's fine. He's gonna
Really?
sit in
Really?
there. Yeah, no.
You don't think we'll get it?
Why would we get him?
Why wouldn't we?
Why would
We're getting everything else from Mando.
Yeah, but this would be the week to
Yeah.
release it, right? This would be the week after this week. Season 2 just ended. They're gonna
Have
release. They're gonna release Quill season 3. I don't need Quill season 3 because I'm gonna need the season 3 characters for season 3.
John, spoiler
Yeah.
alert, Will's dead. He died in
That's what I'm
season
saying.
1.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. But with Hot Toys' track record, they'll still release him season 3. I know he's dead. Hello, but that's what I'm saying. Season 3 is coming out what next year? We're gonna
Yeah.
come on, Hot Toys.
Have
Give me a break.
Have they showed any Mando characters that haven't gone up for order though? Like, is there any that are currently
Yeah,
sitting?
the one
on
you're looking at. He's the first one.
Well, then that's what I'm saying. I don't.
With
think,
the exception of this, John.
The swoop bike.
The Mando, yeah, the swoop.
but
bike.
is it
Yeah.
on? Is it on coming soon?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
oh,
it's on
okay.
coming soon.
Do you think
This is
that
the
this
se-
guy is? Do you think his jaw is gonna articulate?
It looks like it could a little bit, but
Yeah, looks like it could.
I don't think it'll be anything like the Yoda. But it does look like that capability will be there. I just think he looks awesome.
And he says, "Yo, negative
Oh, I do
collector or not?"
No, see, when you come here, when I speak, it's the realism. I'm the realist. I'm gonna change my name
Oh,
to.
he's
I don't like this. I like to be
So
positive.
you're the everyday realist
I don't like
collector?
I like being positive, but I'm not the guy that sugarcoat everything. I don't sugarcoat it. It's a fact's a fact.
Not even the donuts.
No. I like I like those plain donuts that are like concrete. But
Concrete.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know those plain. You chew into them. They're just whatever. You guys don't have it over there.
No, we don't order 2-week-old donuts, dude.
Exactly. This guy on a blurg. Why? Why are they doing?
That's
that?
what
It
they
would've
should have
looked amazing.
released.
That's what they should have released.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, that's what they should have released.
Speaking
I like
of the
Joe.
soup
Joe's
bike.
saying John ain't wrong. That's right, man. Never wrong.
Yeah, John ain't wrong.
Sometimes,
Was it?
but
We ain't getting it. Should be the new
like
Hot
this,
Toys
this
slogan.
swoop bike, gorgeous. Release it. This is the second time we're seeing it as a prototype. I don't need to see something twice as a prototype. Release it.
hmm They've
Well-
showed it a bunch.
Yeah.
Soon, John.
I don't think so.
Soon. Now that it's officially gone up on the Sideshow page during the fan week.
I
Soon.
hope so. I'm hoping tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight,
right.
it was
No.
midnight. No, see, it would have been
No.
released already. It would have been released already. Never mind. Because May the 4th, they dropped. It was midnight here when they dropped everything, and we're midnight here already, so we're not getting anything. Oh well. Except this
I'm just
guy.
shocked that they. I'm shocked that they haven't just put up a season 2 Mando for pre-order. just by himself or something.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
they
shocks me.
want to suck every dollar out of that OG Mando first.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see it soon. But yeah,
I could.
yeah,
I
you're
don't.
wrong.
Other than the swoop hike, I don't care if they put the season 2 Mando up, because the season 1 Beskar is pretty much the same thing, just with the armor and the thigh armor, and I
That's
have that.
true.
So
And the spear.
we
yeah.
all have that,
The
right?
spear.
Well,
yeah, but you're
not
really
John.
going to post them throwing the spear.
Well, I do want the
Thrones?
spear
Yeah.
actually.
Why not?
Well, you
I
can
do
make
want the
one.
spear. But
John, I'm not one to make things, all right? Just I want everything to come in the box. I don't want to go out of
I
my
know.
way to go make
I
something,
know.
man. Come on.
Well, here you go. Here's your mustard trooper here.
There's a mustard trooper to go with my ketchup trooper.
He's another one. Why didn't we get him? Get him. What
This isn't easy. This is a simple release. I don't know
Yeah,
why
but
they haven't
why?
put
Why
this
did
up
they?
this
just
year.
a-
Why are they going on with these prototypes, man? It's fan week. Star Wars biggest. All the fans are watching this week. All your product, all your ideas, and you put these guys up for prototypes, and these should have been all released for pre-order. No prototype.
Yeah.
This isn't a prototype week. This is you wanted to put something up for, if you wanted to show a prototype again, get that Starfighter. These little figures here, Quill, this guy, put them up for pre-order, end of story.
Elvis says that this is the yellow canary trooper. Yep.
He looks cool though.
Yeah, he does. But then again,
Yeah.
it's the incinerator trooper to me. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Come with
of
the
course.
come with the mortar gun.
Yeah.
Mortar
but you're
artillery.
getting this, right, Mario?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. I just had
Of
to
course.
be
No
sure, man.
no question.
Mario's display is
Absolutely.
going to look sick. If you have all the troopers together with all the different colors, all the pauldrons, that'll be an amazing display. You gotta give us some pictures once everything's done, because that'd be super exciting to see.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get the pre-order on this when my Maji cases arrive. Hopefully sometime in the summer.
Hmm.
So we'll see. There's a quick look at the at what they showed.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I love those stands that they use. Those pedestals with the light.
those pedestals look nice.
Oh, fuzz. I'd take a couple of those.
So would I.
And that K2SO in the back corner.
Life size.
Yeah.
Iron Studios dropped a 1/10 scale General Grievous. So
Hey,
they
James.
teased this earlier in the day in May 4th. They just showed a silhouette of this piece with a bunch of lightsabers lighting up. I know I got some of us in another chat pretty excited to see this. And then when they officially announced that it was 1/10 scale, yeah,
Tears-
that was
tears
that
fell.
was a little bit of a letdown.
Hearts
was
broke
a
and
bit of a-
tears fell.
Yeah, exactly. Man. But to their credit, they've got some really good 1/10 scale pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
mean-
good. You got to admit, he looks really good.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does. It looks really cool.
But if this was 1/4 like this, oh man,
Oh,
this
dude,
guy
I
would
would've
have
been.
This guy
Yeah.
would
Is
have
this
flown.
is this curve thing? Is this that bike that he rode? That
It looks
Yeah.
like it might.
what it was.
It looks
Sweet.
like it.
And the fact that the lightsabers light up, oh,
Do they? I thought they didn't.
Do
They
they
don't?
actually light up?
They don't. That was a
they don't
was-
light up.
picture
No.
magic.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
I don't know what these people are doing, thinking then. How do you make a Star Wars statue or a Hot Toys that and the lightsabers don't light up? I don't understand. Well, it's good for the
there's-
custom guys. The custom guys. Some of the there's a lot of good custom designers out there that are lighting up the sabers. So I guess it's
Yeah,
good for
John,
them.
to your disappointment, there's more and more of those coming every year,
Yeah.
or more frequently rather. I don't think the Ahsoka 6 scale Mando
Nope.
lightsabers light up either, do they?
Oh, the hot toy.
The Hot Toys one, yeah.
Oh,
Probably
I don't.
not.
I would have thought they did.
Well, the
Hot
the
Toys
thing with the
do.
Hot Toys, they
From
usually
the
have
Mando?
Yeah.
they have the swappable arms that hold the batteries in the forearm area. And I
Mhm.
don't
Oh,
think
that's
she
true.
had that. I don't think she had that.
Yeah, because she's got
Well-
the seamless arms, so.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And her arms are fairly small, so
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I like the pose here. Like you guys
Yeah, I
said,
do
it
too.
looks good, but
It looks cool.
it's
huh?
just, yeah, it's not the scale that we were all hoping for. The weathering looks pretty good.
Sideshow still holds the crown for the Grievous statue.
That thing is nice.
Yeah.
That does look. That is
I'm
cool.
still,
looking.
yeah. I'm considering looking into that also.
Jeez, that's expensive, man.
Considering
And-
Eddie.
And shipping, it's like almost 90% sure to break in shipping.
Fragile, yeah.
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 Well, if I find a deal locally that I can't refuse, then hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Moving on. Another addition to the Mythos line, Anakin Skywalker. So I dig this pose. I really like that we're getting an Anakin Skywalker, but I don't know if it belongs in the Mythos line. I was listening to somebody earlier that had mentioned how they thought it would be best that any of the Clone Wars pieces do not be introduced in the Mythos line.
Yeah.
That they should probably stay in premium format. But
Yeah.
Sideshow showed these two pieces off in the booth tour also, and they did confirm that there'll be an alternate portrait with this piece. I think there's a screaming sculpt, an angry sculpt, or something like that. But I think it looks good. I really, like I said, I like the pose. It looks well painted, detailed. The head sculpt to me doesn't look too bad. Dean said it looks like Adam Driver, and now I can't freaking stop looking at that. We got to look at the base with a couple of the battle droids.
That looks good.
That's cool.
The base looks pretty damn good.
But ever since Eddie said it looks like he's taking a baseball swing, I feel like throwing a baseball at him, to be honest.
I wish the left hand was out in front of him, kind of like maybe doing this with the backhand back here or something. Just because, that's what it looks like to me. Is this Mythos?
This is
Mythos.
I know the line is, but can this be considered Mythos? Because this happened.
Exactly.
Isn't Mythos supposed to be shit that never happened, that could have happened?
Like a what if?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, they were talking to Rogue 1-6 earlier. Why is this in Mythos? And I agree.
Yeah, I kind of felt like Sideshow really hit a lot of people's hearts and had a good line. Napoleon Dynamite.
Sorry,
Oh my
God, now I'm never gonna be
Yeah,
able to
Mike.
see
Oh,
you.
wow.
For sure.
Oh,
Let me go back.
That's
why?
actually pretty good. Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just needs some glasses, dude.
Ah, damn it, Mike.
But like I was saying, the Mythos, I just wish Sideshow stayed true to the Mythos line. Like the originals, that epic pose that I kind of feel like they're getting off they're getting off the road here with that line. I think they should focus on that line being that nice attractive piece that tells a story. And then like you said, this could have been a premium format easily.
Yeah, Scott, are you into collecting statues or anything?
I'm not. I've never been a big statue person. I mean, I think
Not yet.
overall it looks pretty good. I don't love the pose, but I've got a couple smaller Superman statues. That's it.
Nice.
Danny
Going
made
to
a
the
good
dark
point.
side.
If you
Who
like
cares
it,
if you like it, you get it.
yeah, if you like it,
Yeah,
get
I
it.
agree.
Don't let
true.
what we're saying go to heart.
Wow.
You know what? They were saying, Eddie, into the same effect about the Iron Studios Darth Vader taking a swing, looking like he's swinging around a baseball bat. And that's most collectors' favorite Vader.
Yeah,
Or-
but that one, I don't see it in that one just because he's got the sabers tilted down in that one.
Sure.
Like this one is like,
Up.
I mean,
yeah.
his elbow isn't up, so
He's ready-
Not gonna,
he's ready
He's
to
not a
bat.
good swinger, but he's swinging.
But I think if you put him with the Obi-Wan, I think it's gonna look good. I don't think it'll be as prominent the swing. It'll make sense when you have the companion
Yeah.
piece there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're swinging a lightsaber, right? It's pretty similar to swinging a baseball bat.
Exactly.
Looks like Mark Pearson before his speech.
Oh man,
Jesus.
poor Mark.
Damn, dude. Freaking Eddie, dude.
Wow.
So during the booth tour, Sideshow also gave us another look at the Mythos Obi-Wan. Now we see how he has the armor pieces here. Same with the with the Anakin. I think this is this is what I would have wished to see. They would have included with the 6 scale figures. Again, Clone Wars in Mythos shouldn't be a thing because this happened.
Yeah. This one I
to me-
can forgive because it happened a while ago, and it was a small thing. Like the other one is more Clone Wars, and that was like a big series. This was like, wasn't this? Was this like one episode, or was this a series of episodes? This
was the series of episodes, the little shorts
yeah, the shorts.
that came out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it a fabric cape or a is this fabric, right?
it is fabric.
Looks like fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you can pose it because I know Erie here was saying where did it go? He was saying about he was the Trickster was saying that the cape should go the same as the smoke, so on the base, so you'll be able to pose it in that same direction. It does make sense. They didn't really do it here,
But the hair is going the opposite way of the smoke, right?
is it?
The hair is
So-
parted
and
the
you
other
won't
way.
you
Yeah.
won't be able to do
No,
it.
you can't fix
Yeah.
that. No.
But I'm in on this one. I want this one, but I'm gonna use the alternate head,
Yeah,
the Stormtrooper
the
helmet,
helmeted
or the Clone
phase
Trooper
one
helmet.
trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't think it should be a mythos. That's all. It's
Yeah, you're probably right.
yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, look, I think these two, Obi-Wan and Anakin paired together, they're gonna look great.
oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Either way.
Mhm.
Definitely.
And after seeing these in the booth tour, these two together, my mind changed a little bit more towards picking them up.
Yeah.
So, and now that I'm going a little bit deeper into the Mythos line, it's like shit. I kind of want the Emperor now.
It's a big black hole. Oh, it's a big black hole, man. When you start, I'm telling you, you're not gonna be able to
Dude, you ain't lying, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll see what happens, guys.
I'm gonna start playing Powerball.
No, huh? Quarter scale Ahsoka Tano. We find from Rebels. Sideshow drop this piece with an exclusive Morai, the owl that always follows her around. Now, something that was interesting with this piece is the base. Right. Now, the base, I believe this is the same. This is the floor that she had fought Darth Vader on. If you guys watched the show, I'm hoping everybody saw the show.
Spoilers.
I
Rebels.
haven't. I
Yeah.
haven't. But I've seen those video clips
Oh,
on
man.
YouTube.
Yeah, there's
so
been
I know.
clips. Exactly. There's been a lot of clips on
That
Facebook.
that episode when she fights Vader is just fantastic.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And again, they showed this this piece off. This went up for pre-order. That's right.
Yeah.
Coming in at $585, due to drop May through July of next year, 2022.
Mhm.
My first impressions of this piece, I thought it was overwhelming with the pose, her facial expression. She kind of looks like she's kind of asleep. I think.
Mhm.
But I'll say that this side view looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, I like that side view. Yeah, pulling off
The Spider-Man here.
the flipping hands with a force push. I think the base looks great. That's another good angle too. I'm considering it, guys. Even though I'm kind of shitting on it, after seeing it here in the booth, I dig it. It's starting to grow on me. So I was chatting with Sean Yahtzee about this too, how I thought it was overwhelming or underwhelming, excuse me. And he said he dug it, that he liked it. And after seeing these booth images, I'm starting to reconsider.
Yeah.
And the price isn't bad for $585.
No.
Yeah,
Not
it's
bad at all. Yeah, it's about, I think it's cheaper than the Mythos Mall, or about the same price as or similarly priced to Asajj, who I also picked up. But
I like the portrait. I think they did really well with the portrait.
It looks cool, yeah.
I'm only scared about the edition size. I think they're gonna blast this edition size.
it's gonna be a 10,000 minimum, isn't it?
It's gonna be like
Oh
to the
wow.
moon. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully, what were the other ones? 7,000 recently for some of the other premium format statues they have.
But they
Wow.
need to work. They need to work on lighting these sabers. I don't get how they're releasing these statues without these sabers lighting. I just
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
boggles my mind.
You'd be able to plug them into just like wall or something.
Yeah, like there should
Light
be
'em
some.
up.
You should be able to connect the cable somehow through the arm, or I don't know, figure it out. You
Or
guys-
even through the base. There's no way they can't do all the wiring internally.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it's
just
laziness.
flip a switch on the base and just light them up.
It's laziness.
But yeah,
Can you
That
imagine
would
this
look
thing
awesome
in the?
too
Can
with
you
the
imagine
with
this
the
in the dark?
lightsabers.
Yeah, with both lightsabers lit up. Oh, come on.
yeah,
Yeah, that would
that
be
looks
awesome.
sick. Yeah,
The
that'd
one
be
that
ice
I
cream that
have,
big.
the one that I have on PO, the lightsabers light up.
Oh, do they?
Good. 50,000 mission
Nice.
size.
50,000.
Jesus,
Can you
man.
imagine
I don't want to shit on your guys' statue, so I won't say anything.
that? And
I don't like the pose, but there are certain angles that you can get away with it. The rocker hands are a little pronounced there.
Yeah.
But like you guys said, the portrait's good. I'm not like Rebels is not my favorite look for Ahsoka because I haven't seen it, so I don't have attachment to that. So
Sure.
I'd rather have Clone Wars or Mando.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's like a personal thing that has nothing against the statue. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's the strongest release.
Oh, and it's not
Actually,
gonna
I
be the only
think
one.
of all the statues they showed, this is the one I like the least. So, I'd get Barry Bonds, Anakin before I get this one.
Harry Bonds Anakin.
Very
And I don't think this is going to be
Not
the
even-
only
it's-
Ahsoka that we get. I think there's going to be more in the pipeline for sure. What do you
Oh,
think?
Oh,
Scott?
good. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the first ones like officially licensed that we've got,
Yeah.
right? Does
And
anybody know?
I think that's why everybody's just gravitating towards it, and it's like
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, this is the year where
Oh,
Ahsoka products are coming out, and people who've dreamed of
Later,
having
James.
these statues
Thanks for
and
joining,
figures.
man.
Take care,
Yeah,
James.
James, he says he's got to roll out. Thanks, James, for joining us tonight.
Take care, brother. People who are Ahsoka fans, it's like a pig rolling in mud. They're loving it because how long have we waited for an Ahsoka statue, Ahsoka figures?
Oh,
So
dude,
this year's been great. But hang tight. I think we're gonna see a lot more in the pipeline.
Hopefully,
I
I'm
bet-
hoping we'll see something from XM.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
oh
You
man.
know, I would love to see something in the Clone Wars or hell, even I'll take even Rebels.
Yeah.
Dude, how
Makes sense.
slow is XM? Like, I mean, it's cool that they finally, like, officially showed those two statues that they showed, but, like, dude, they know we've seen those pictures already, so at least show
Yeah.
us it painted or something.
Yeah, but the thing
So,
with
like-
XM is, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like so, if you guys are waiting for XM, it's kind of like waiting for that Hot Toys Grievous. Like, you might have it in 5 years.
The only thing is with XM though, they take their time, but when they release, they release.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Trekkler says that NYC is making a Mandalorian version. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm also waiting to see how that one comes out. We've only got the teaser
Yeah.
pics of it.
Yeah,
So
and so
hopefully we'll see
far,
that drop soon.
NYC's likenesses leave a little to be desired there. And
Unless
everything
it's
they've
a
showed
helmeted
with
portrait.
the likeness.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know if they'll nail that one.
What do you think, Scott?
I think it looks great. About the statue.
Mhm.
I think it looks great. That would be cool to see a Rosario Dawson one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who would be cool to see. Does Prime One do Star Wars? They don't do Star Wars, do they?
No, they're mainly DC focused.
Mhm.
Well,
That would be
not
cool
just
to see
DC,
them.
but Lord of the Rings also, and amongst others. But
Yeah.
no, I don't think they do any Star Wars.
That would be cool to see them tackle Star Wars.
Jerry's World says, "Wow, it's hard to please you guys." Look, Jerry, like it's. I'm excited that we're finally getting an Ahsoka statue. However, it's the wrong one. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Given the hype of the Mandalorian with Rosario Dawson, excuse me. We should have. I think we should have got that one.
Jerry, I just think it comes down
That would
to,
be
like,
cool.
when you've been collecting for a couple years and you start paying a lot of money for these things, you expect more, and it's just like
100%.
you know,
Yeah,
that's why
absolutely.
we say, like, if you're a fan of it, that's totally awesome. You know, you go ahead and you buy it, but you know, when especially with statues, when you're spending $500 to $1,000 on a statue, 500 to 1,000, you gotta critique and choose and decide, and it's not like a Marvel Legends release anymore where you're just like, it's good enough. Like, nah,
Yeah.
it's not pocket
and-
change anymore.
And Jerry, I think if I can add something, I think it's good to hear both sides of the coin. You don't want to get online and hear everyone saying, "Oh my God, she's gorgeous. It's going to be perfect. It's fantastic." All
'Cause
positive
there's people
things.
that do that.
Exactly, and I don't like that. I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, but what I'm saying is, you don't want everybody to be, "Oh yeah, it's gorgeous, it's perfect, spotless," and then you get it in hand, you open it up, and you're like, "What is this? This is not what I was expecting." You're underwhelmed. So
Yeah.
it's always good to swing back and forth, hear the positives, the negatives, and then make a decision based on that.
But at least we're underwhelmed during the early stages, right? I mean, it can only
100%.
get better if
Exactly.
as
That's
soon as it
true.
drops.
Exactly.
So I don't know, Jerry. Just don't let our opinions sway you on your decision. If Ahsoka, if you really like this character, and if you're a fan of the pose of this piece, by all means, pick it
Jump
up.
on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, jump on it.
It's
I
a
wouldn't.
beautiful statue. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's still a beautiful statue. Yeah.
So apparently Zach is calling me out here in the chat. He's saying that last week I was saying Hot Toys makes things to look good, not last long, and this week I'm saying, be careful what you're spending your money on. But you're right. I did say that, Zach. But again, that was a hot toy. This is a statue.
It's a statue. It's a little different.
And
No.
what we were talking about was degrading, and there's things you can do to keep it from doing that. So
Mhm.
Yeah, look at Danny. Even Danny gets desperate. He buys
I
Asmus.
know that's pretty much like buying Marvel Legends.
Speaking
Oh,
of kind of
boy.
okay.
Yes.
While Eddie is excited for this one,
Yes.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed or underwhelmed. Like,
Really?
See,
similar
your
to the Ahsoka
insides,
statue.
the words can't even come out right because it's...
Yeah. Anyways, so during the fan week on Revenge of the Fifth, Sideshow announced or showed us the premium format Darth Vader quarter scale statue. Now, I for one am still have my eyes set on the Iron Studios version.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a while. I haven't actively been looking. There's all kinds of stuff that's going on in the collection right now. But that's one I hope to pick up someday. That's not this. Well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I think this is very underwhelming. It's a static, basic pose. Now, is this from? I'm assuming this is gonna be from Rogue One, considering that he's standing
Looks
on top
like. Looks like
of
Rogue One, yeah.
of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he had a similar pose after he chopped up all the rebels and standing outside after the Tanny 5 just undocked from the Star Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like how the right hand is just he's just like this. His right hand is just completely has all of his fingers spread open, and I never really understood those kind of poses. To me, this should have been a fist or something. That would have been I would have appreciated that even more with his fist raised up. That would have demonstrated a little bit more presence and power in this statue. But I like that we're getting a Darth Vader piece premium format,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna pass away for the next one. So Eddie, I know you said you want to pre-order this.
Yeah. So
So-
Jerry's gonna like to hear this one. I think this is the best Darth Vader statue we've seen so far.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I don't know.
I think
Whoa.
the base is the best. I think the scale is the best because I know John's right away gonna be like, well, Mythos, like this is 1/4, so I like 1/4 more. The hand, I see what you're saying. It's basic, but it's like, look, he could either be choking somebody, he could be doing that crushing, like Luke crushed the dark trooper.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. I like.
Yeah, but if he's
I
choking
think they
somebody,
even
wouldn't his fingers
took
kind of be a little
some-
bit more clenched?
Well, your fingers got to get there, dude. So like they can start out from
so
out here. and
you
then
start
down
you start
here
like
and
this,
go
and then
back.
you
I-
start out like
okay.
this.
I agree with that.
Slowly
And
close
that's
your
not- I agree with Eddie. When you look at it, it looks like the fist is starting to form.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah,
looking at
that's true.
something. He's looking at something in the distance. He's getting pissed, and that fist is starting to form.
And if you look at this pose, I think they took some inspiration from Mythos Vader.
100%.
They definitely took some inspiration from that with the hand and the way he's facing and
Mhm.
slightly turning to the right or the left. you're gonna have to pose that cape to where it's flowing out the same way as Mythos. But I really like this statue a lot. I'm interested to see what the exclusive accessory will be, or the alternate accessory. Like, I believe some people were mentioning the damaged helmet from Rebels. I don't know how
Yes.
that
That
would
would
be
make
cool.
sense.
Yeah.
Was this the same suit as Rebels, or the Rogue One suit?
Dang, I don't
Technically,
remember.
it would be in that same time frame. This is the suit from Rogue One, and that transfers to A New Hope. So
Yeah.
technically,
So I
Now-
have a. Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that now, because they took inspiration from Mythos a little bit. Imagine that it comes with an alternate hand with the helmet and an alternate head with the head sculpt. Imagine it did that.
I
So-
don't-
That would be cool.
no, I agree. If they do offer some multiple switch outs for this piece, then I would definitely reconsider.
yeah.
It's just the first impressions for me on this piece is just kind of like and I'll say mainly it's the hand. The pose is a little bit museum, which I can appreciate a museum pose.
Yeah.
Zach, just the sashes and the cloak or the cape are fabric. Everything else should be sculpted.
Everything is sculpted, yeah.
I think that I think it looks great. I think that it's simplistic. The base is simple because when you look at this piece, it looks stoic. The way you can pose the cape to whichever direction you like. I get what you're saying, Mario, with the open hand. I can really see them providing us with a fisted hand
Yeah.
and that alternate portrait. I don't think they're going to replicate the Mythos. I don't think. Fingers crossed they don't. But I see them with that battered helmet with the close-fisted hand. I think that's what's going to happen. Now, let me ask you, if they do provide us with the shattered helmet, would you be able to pose this with next to the Ahsoka that's releasing? Would that make sense? I haven't watched Rebels, so
I
Minus
think
the
it would have
bases.
to be now the Rebels version of Vader was more towards the Ralph McQuarrie designs.
okay.
Yeah.
So
The helmet, especially.
the helmet's going to look a little bit different.
Yeah.
So if they give us that helmet that's influenced by that design, then I think this could work as a companion piece for that Ahsoka.
And I think that's where they're gonna go. Just because they're releasing the Ahsoka, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I'm disappointed is why they didn't give us the pre-order already. Like, you
Yeah,
gave
I
us the
know,
Ahsoka. Put that. Why am I? It's Star Wars Fan Week. Why am I waiting to see the portrait? Why am I waiting to see the
question.
portrait? The week's over.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna give it to us on Thanksgiving or something. Like, I don't get it. It's Star Wars Fan Week. Put everything you have on the table right now. Even if they kept it as a prototype, but show everything. Oh,
That's true.
Again, edition size, John. Where do you think we're gonna
my
where do you think we're
goodness.
gonna land on this thing?
Like, these guys need to start watching these streams and start recruiting people. I quit my job and move to California if they need some inspiration on the marketing and ideas. Come on, guys. Oh,
Wow,
what are you
that-
gonna do?
That's all it'll take is an angry collector to get you down to California.
I'll cut over to California just to see your faces any day.
Oh, what a guy!
But no, this is for me. Depending again on the edition size, this will be an order for me. But I still say Mythos. That Mythos.
Well,
one.
okay. So what was the edition size on the Mythos? Was it the 5,000?
5,000, yeah.
All right.
That's
So
pretty high.
I suspect, yeah.
Super high.
So I suspect we'll probably end up like around between 8 to 10,000.
100%. Yeah.
Range.
If Mando was 75,
Mhm.
I think we're gonna see a. We're gonna see.
So why would I understand the whole concern about the edition size. So and that's the only thing that will keep you from ordering the statue,
yeah.
even though you like the pose.
I just feel like there's gonna be better down the line, possibly. And with
See,
such
I
a
don't
high.
understand that logic, that down the line shit, because like I understand it, but like look at how long this is taking to go from prototype to pre-order to release. We're not going to get this until the end
That's
of next
fine.
year at the earliest. So anything that you're waiting for would be like
Yeah.
2023 or 2024.
But let me tell you
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
Queen
That's crazy.
Studios, if Queen Studios gets the license for Star Wars,
Oh,
I'll
Oh
tell you right now,
man,
buddy,
dude.
that would be crazy.
Sideshow might as well just pack up their bags.
Pack it
I'll
up.
tell you
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like
Don't
that,
give me
if
hope,
that's
John.
announced, oh boy.
Is Queen Studio? Where is Queen Studios based out of? Does anybody know?
No.
Somewhere in Asia.
Somewhere, yeah.
Because wouldn't XM have to lose their license for Queen to get it? Because XM has it for outside of the U.S. They
I'm
have
not sure
quarter
how it
scale
works.
for
But-
outside the U.S.
But regardless, even XM's product is I think trumping Sideshow at this point, in my opinion. Their statues. Would you agree?
Yeah, but they don't have a Vader.
That's what I mean. So all it takes is for them to
Yeah.
drop a Vader.
Yeah.
But I'm.
If you're giving me an edition size of 10,000, XM drops a Vader. Like,
I'm
where's everybody
indifferent.
gonna run?
I'm indifferent because I like this and I don't care about
Mhm.
edition size that much.
Yeah. I agree with Eddie. If I'm a fan of this piece, I wouldn't let the edition size scare me. All it is just resale value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's something that you do plan to keep in your collection and really don't want to sell off, just get it, dude. Who cares about the edition size,
Oh.
man?
And I don't think there's ever been a Vader release that people liked. There's
Scott,
never, like when it originally released, there's never bin a Vader piece where people were like, this is an amazing piece. It's always aftermarket where they're like, you know what? We fucked up. We should have got that.
Scott, are you hearing this? Are we on the same stream here? My God. What do you think, Scott? How do you like this thing?
I really like it. I'm really thinking about it. It might be my first Star Wars
Oh
set.
boy.
Whoa!
That's where it
Yeah.
starts.
My man.
I just, I love Rogue One. I love that version of Vader.
Yeah.
I don't mind the pose. I think it's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Definitely be cool if they released like a Rebels sculpt or something like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would definitely make me reconsider. I mean, hell, even if it's as simple as a clenched fist,
You'll get it. I think you will get it.
yeah,
Yeah. I think
I
so.
hope
Yeah.
so. I hope so. So moving on, Sideshow also announced a smaller scale Rancor than the one that was just dropped.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
or that was just waitlisted and damn near sold out, right?
Yeah.
So the original one, it was a 6 scale piece. What was it, over 30 inches tall or something like that, or roughly around there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they scaled it back half the size to about 16 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know when they first solicited the teaser pics, everybody was probably thinking like, are they what is this? Are they gonna like increase the edition size of the original
Wow.
to do this, or what? However,
Yeah.
yeah, JB's passing. But yeah, they just ended up giving us a smaller scale that will probably work more with the, I don't know, 3 3/4 or 6-inch line or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what, John, you had the original Rancor waitlist converted,
Why are you
From
doing this
waitlist.
to me? Live on
and
YouTube right now.
you passed on it just to jump on the waitlist again, dude.
Oh,
Now,
man.
now that we're getting
that's
this in a
called
smaller
stupidity.
scale, now that we're getting this in a
Jesus.
smaller scale, are you gonna let this one get away?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm still on the wait list, so I still have hope. I did the same thing with Leia and Wicket, and I.
You know, hey, really quick, you know what John's going to do with this? He's going to pre-order this and let it go to waitlist again.
Yeah, that was cool. I want to see it again. Again!
Let me tell you guys something here. Okay, I love the large one. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the large one is the one that has a little spot on my heart. But I saw something online that really upset me. So if you're familiar with the larger Rancor, it's not a solid sculpt, obviously, because the weight would be ridiculous. But in the back, there's a plate that lifts, and then it's hollow inside, and then that's how you screw in the arms. There's a
Yeah.
bolt and a screw. Now somebody took a flashlight to the body and shined it in from the inside and closed the lights, and you can literally see how thin the statue is. The light seeps through the statue.
You care about the weirdest shit, man.
Oh wow.
Well,
Like,
you
the,
not
like, dude, anything, like, he's gonna be like, oh, I don't know about this
Eddie.
statue. Like, look at the way
John, why?
Listen,
John,
hair
why
hits
would
it.
that
why does
matter?
that matter? I'll tell you
Yeah.
why. It matters.
Okay. How does that affect your display?
It affects the
Are you
display.
gonna keep it lit up from the inside?
It doesn't affect the display today, but 5, 7, 10 years from now,
Dude,
if
you
that-
never display it anyway. It'd be in a
What
box
do
in your basement.
No, John, finish your point. Finish your point, dude.
My point is, I don't think it was made top quality. I have a saber-tooth legendary scale bust, the small one. I never displayed them, kept them in the box. I pulled them out of the box because I moved, and on the shoulder, the paint's chipping. Like, buddy, I'm buying these statues to have paint chipping? No. When I saw that light shine through, you could see in some spots where it wasn't even painted properly. If you're looking at this photo right now, like the crevices on the neck, you can literally see the light. That just goes to show me that over time, who's to say what's going to happen to this piece?
Dude, you
I don't
know
know.
why that's cool with the light thing? Because you could put a red light, like a little puck light, in his chest, and then he's ET.
That's
and he's
ridiculous.
got his fucking...
This small one, this is great. At the end of the day, if my waitlist converts, I'm still buying them. So I'm talking out of my, you know what?
There's been
But
a lot
this-
of good points in the chat about it. Like, I think it was Joe that said it would scale well with Black Series. Yeah, that's a good point. And then Jerry says it's perfect for shelf space,
Exactly.
and that's
Yeah,
why they made
it
it.
really
Jerry.
is.
They
True.
said
Exactly.
They said in the live stream that they wanted to offer something to people that thought the 30-inch was way too big for their displays. So
Exactly. But I think that they're copying Regal Robot here with that base.
yeah, well,
I think they should have given the collectors that same base with the Gamorrean head. If you're going to go copy the statue, give those guys the base with the Gamorrean head, because that was awesome detail.
That was awesome.
But this was great for people who love that Rancor and didn't have the space. And you guys got lucky with this.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
You know, I understand the issues with the scale, but you know that doesn't take away from the detail of the statue, man. I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, I think you're getting all the original, or fairly close to the original paint apps and sculpt from the larger version, just shrunken down. And
Yeah.
for those collectors that don't have the space, like someone said earlier, this is perfect. Now,
And who knows,
again, nothing gone up for pre-order yet. There's no price announcements that I saw. But
I just gave JB a panic attack.
JB sometimes, not all the time, but there are certain times when it'll be
They don't
hollow,
make them like they used to.
Yeah.
bigger statues could be hollow. I think that Prime one, Hawkman that everybody was getting at one point, I think his legs were hollow, and that's why it was smashing when people would order it. So yeah, sometimes.
If it's hollow, you're buying paper mache.
Oh, but these companies aren't making them thin enough where they're gonna be damaged
No,
in
I
transit
know.
just because of that. I
Obviously
mean,
not.
come on.
But it turned me off when I saw the light flash. It's just like, wow, shit.
Well, how bright was that damn light? I mean, you're talking like 10,000 lumens, or
I'm sure it was a regular flashlight, but I don't think it was, one of the ones they use in NASA. But Scott, I know you said Vader was your first. This is your second.
You know, I like it, but I don't really have any. You know, I don't really love the Rancor that much. I mean, I like it, but I don't know if I need to own
Sure.
a statue of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sure.
You think anybody that got the 30-inch
it looks
is gonna
cool.
get this for like a baby Rancor next to it?
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't think so. No, I think the people who got the original
I
one.
could see someone doing that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there'll be people doing that, but I think the people who bought the original one. I know some may be upset that they're doing this, but hey, it's nice. It's like I said, for the people who don't have the space, this is Sideshow taking that into consideration, and they're again, I feel like they're really going for that movie masterpiece look, like Regal Robot with that clean black base, and I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
That one's for you.
Do we
Jared.
know? Does anybody know off the top of their head, or
It
if
looks
the
great.
Regal Robot one is like similar in size. I mean, I know it's based off of the original prop as far as the scale is concerned. So there really is no scale to it. But was it similarly sized as at 16 inches?
Based on pictures, it looks similar. I don't know the actual.
Yeah.
I can see. Did Sideshow release the
I'm not sure.
exact dimensions?
I'm
No, they
it
only
up
mentioned
right
in their stream that they're just downscaled it to like 16 inches tall.
Okay. Let me see.
now.
Hey, John, I definitely recommend that Leia and Wicket set. I have that, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I let it
So-
slip between my fingers.
So the Regal
Twice.
robot one
Thanks
was
for that, I appreciate
20 inches.
20, so it's a little bit
Okay,
bigger.
so it's a little. This is a little shorter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, still, I mean,
This is going to
it's
be pretty
close.
small because the
Yeah.
Logan in my display back there, he's pretty small, like for a quarter scale statue, and he's 15 inches. So, yeah.
So this would be
thing's
kind
gonna
of
be
like
A paperweight.
Thanos, yeah. I think Thanos is
Oh,
like
okay.
18 inches or so. So I was
Well, that's definitely a lot easier to find a space for that than the original one.
Yeah.
I'd get like some Lego Luke's, maybe a Lego Gamorrean guard, and pulls him up with it.
Oh yeah, why not?
Now everybody's going to be taking flashlights to their statues.
Oh no!
It's a new
Good,
thing.
should
now.
do it. I'm telling
You're
you,
gonna see
it's
it in
eye-opening.
reviews. Dude, PJ's gonna
Wow.
review a statue, and he's gonna take a flashlight.
The
to it.
flashlight
I
test.
guarantee you, if PJ opened up his Rancor, shut the lights off, and shined a flashlight, it would be a light show in there.
So we're gonna have flashlight gate up come among us now.
Yeah, I'm
Similar
telling
to
you.
like all the iPhones where they have bend gate and all kinds of whatever gate.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
Ah, I love you, John. XM teased. XM finally dropped these to the public. Now this is XM Darth Revan and Malak. Now I mentioned before that I'm not too familiar with these two characters. I believe was it the Old Republic or something like that where these two characters are from. These photos were leaked a few months ago, Eddie, I want to say, but
Yeah.
these are like officially released photos to the public. Now given I don't know nothing about these characters, I love these.
Flashlight test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love the pose of these things. To me they look fantastic, and I really wish they
They
would have
do.
showed us. They would have showed us painted editions of these things, but
Yeah.
this has me excited to see what XM is going to come up with.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, what do you think, Eddie?
Oh, I think they're great. I'm with you. I've seen like, on YouTube they have those like history of characters videos and stuff. So I've seen that. I've seen those videos on Revan and Malak, so that's how I know a little bit about them. But I bought a book on Revan to read, and I still haven't read it. But I really want the Revan. I have the Force Effects lightsaber for Revan, and I would love to have that posed right next to the statue. I would like to have them both, but that's like a lot of real estate, and I don't know if I need Malak and Revan. I'm more of a Revan fan, so
Sure.
But I think they both look great, and I love the bases, how they're meant to pose together. And then I don't remember who said it. I want to say it was Danny, but you could either pose them facing off, because these guys were best friends, and then they like turned on each other. Something happened, and they ended up fighting each other. So you could either have them fighting each other on your display, or back to back, like fighting together. And I think that's cool. So
That is
I think
cool.
that these are awesome. Hopefully we see painted pictures and renders soon.
Single songwriter says that we may see Revan in the upcoming Ahsoka series.
That would be
Oh, that would
awesome.
be awesome.
That would be sweet.
Jerry said I put a flashlight to collecting weekly.
And-
It went throughout.
And it went through. Wow.
Jerry, I think you
one
got
of
your
the-
podcast. I think you got your shows confused there, buddy.
Wow.
How
One of
dare
the
you.
really cool things that I liked a lot about Revan was the helmet. He's got a Mandalorian helmet on, and I thought that was really sick because with Mandalorian hype and everything, I thought that
Dude, that's so obvious. I never
That
even
is
noticed
cool.
that. I've
Yeah.
seen a bunch of pictures of him, and I never really put that together.
Mhm.
I mean, all I just see is a visor and a hood on. I'm like, I never really even thought about that. It's Mandalorian related. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll see some more info on these in the future, man. I'm excited to see these along with anything other Star Wars related statues that XM will be dropping.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. John, is something you'll consider?
Again, I'm not too familiar with the characters. They
Mm-hmm.
look cool. I'd like to see him painted, like we said. I like that Malak. I know. Shout out to Thor. I've seen Thor's fan art, Malak,
Yeah.
and I really like that. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how this comes out. I think if they give like a swap out head, and so I know people were talking about some other accessories and swap outs that we can see. It's exciting. And look, the more Star Wars we can get, the better it is. So I'll be patiently waiting.
Dude, yes, absolutely. Hopefully soon. Let's get into customs. NYC dropped a couple teasers. They showed us Kit Fisto, and they also dropped Plo Koon along with the Scout Trooper quarter scale renders.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
So yeah, NYC's been on their game lately. I mean, granted, their human portraits haven't been that exciting, with exception to the Emperor, I'll say.
Yeah, I agree.
But anytime that they have some sort of either helmeted figure or somewhat of an alien portrait, I think they're on their game. So I'm excited to see these two pieces. The Scout Trooper is one of my favorite troopers, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. Along with Plo Koon, we haven't seen these. Kit Fisto, no one else has attempted to make any sort of statue that I know of other than the customs. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see what the custom game is doing for all of the Star Wars statues that the license companies won't do right now.
Is that Clone Wars Plo Koon? It
I
looks like the Clone
want to
Wars
say
version.
so. Yeah, I would suspect, but who knows? We'll find out. These are just early renders, so
yeah, super.
I think we'll find out soon enough.
Super excited for that Scout. I know I missed out on the Emperor with that whole fiasco went about, but
Yeah, we'll get to that next.
I think I don't know. I haven't pulled any trigger on NYC yet, but I think that Scout Trooper, that helmet's looking really fine. So yeah, that's gonna be the first one.
Kid Fisto, though. I wonder if they're gonna have him shirtless like this.
I'm not
Looks like he's
familiar.
swimming underwater like he did in the
I
Clone
don't
Wars.
know. They
Yeah,
tried to do
that's-
something here with the hair to make him look like he's underwater, and I don't know if I like it. I hope there's a switch out head where his tentacles are down. You know, because I don't know how I. Right now, looking at it, I'm thinking of Independence Day, with those little aliens from Independence Day when
wow, why do you do that?
Oh yeah.
This guy.
when he gives birth and the mom and the baby's tentacles are like flopping everywhere. Yeah, that's what I see when I look at this. Dude.
When I see this, I see Medusa. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, that's
I was thinking
another
the same thing, John. Yeah, it looks like
Medusa's
Medusa.
good.
just to bring up something single songwriter wrote here, I think it's a little off topic, but he's saying, I don't know if anyone's heard this, but he's saying Robert Downey Jr. reportedly up for a significant role in The Mandalorian. He's good friends with Favreau and may get the Revan role. Has anyone heard anything about that? It's coming from IMDb,
Wow.
so that is...
Didn't originally they
last-
think he was gonna be Thrawn?
Thrawn, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, we'll see. That'd be cool.
You were gonna say
person-
something, Scott?
The person I've always heard in like rumors and stuff that everybody wants to play Revan is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. as
Really?
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been so many fans
know-
wanting Keanu Reeves to.
Yeah.
Play
First of
Revan.
all, it's coming from IMDb. I would take that with a huge grain of salt right now.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah, it's IMDb. I mean, if it came from a more reputable source, Hollywood Reporter, or anybody like that, The
Oh.
Entertainer.
Jerry's right. That was Men in Black. It was Will Smith. That's why I thought Independence Day. But you're right. It was Men in Black I was thinking of.
How dare you, Eddie?
Jerry's
Sorry,
on the
I
ball
messed
today.
that
Eh?
up.
He's on
Yep.
point.
Jerry, man.
So, John, you mentioned earlier about the whole fiasco with the Emperor. So let's get to that. So, the Emperor, NYC Emperor, was shown and sold out last weekend, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Now this piece had a bunch of swap out parts. It was offered in a standard edition and a deluxe edition that came with a lightsaber. So the initial run for both editions was 80 pieces.
Yeah.
So what happened was they
Wow.
ended up with some sort of issue on their selling site to where everything was what was it, the standard, the deluxe edition was over ordered.
Yeah.
So they
There
ended
was
up
a computer issue they were having.
right. There was some sort of glitch where they ended up having 90 orders, which was 10 pieces above the edition size. So to remedy that, they went ahead and made the exclusive edition a standard, and they also bumped up the price to $880. And for the exclusive edition, they went ahead and included, I think it's an extra laughing sculpt, an extra smiling
Yeah.
sculpt,
Yeah.
which they haven't shown anything yet. They just said they're going to do it, and I think that one was also bumped up a little bit,
Yeah.
I believe. But but yeah, man, these things flew. We had another chance just to get the standard edition that Monday, May 3rd, and John slept on that one again. Let it slip through his
just can't
fingers.
Get the regular edition. It has to be, that deluxe.
Well, the regular edition is now is the deluxe that you
Of
want,
course, yeah.
right?
But
So you had
then
plenty
I'm
of
gonna
time to get that.
I'm gonna sleep at night like this, looking at the ceiling, just thinking about I don't have that smiling portrait, and then what?
Well, I mean, how often would you see yourself swapping out portraits, man? I mean,
Well, I get it.
realistically.
It's the collector in me, you gotta have.
Yeah,
that.
it's the collector in you, but I thought you said you were a realist tonight also, bro.
I am
Where's
a
that guy?
realist, yeah, that's why I didn't order it.
Oh, man.
I
So,
don't know,
Eddie,
it's-
I'm
it looks
sorry.
good. Yeah, Eddie, what do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, this was crazy, man.
I thought it looks overall it looks really good.
Yeah.
The portraits are like 9 out of 10 for me. Just
Yeah.
personally, especially when you zoomed in, like the paint looked a little weird, but that could just be the prototype.
Yeah.
But John messaged me when they announced this and we were talking about it. We thought it was a home run. I think it's good. I like dynamic stuff, so I like the Mythos one. But this is cool if you want, just him standing there, looking menacing like he normally does.
Danny says, what if the smiling sculpt is hollow?
Can you imagine him posed like this, with pointing at Vader, Sideshow's Vader? Oh man!
Oh, dude.
that looked pretty sick.
That would be cool.
Come on.
Yeah.
I feel like
I regret.
I feel like they should have done one hand with lightning effects, like at least one of
that
them.
I think so,
nice.
too.
Yeah, that would
That
have
would
been
have
nice.
been cool.
That would have been nice.
That's a good point. Yeah, that would have been really cool.
I saw someone take the Mythos statue. While one hand is pointed out with a lightning effect, it's very, I don't want to say subtle, but it's very minimal.
Yeah.
And they took lightning effects from a Hot Toys
Yes,
and
I
just
saw
added
this.
onto it for extra effects, and
Yes.
that looks so
It's
much
so
better. That looks
good.
so cool.
That
And then
was
they
on
shine
that
the light on
diorama
it.
one, right?
Yeah,
Like that
it
guy
was-
had the whole diorama set up. I forgot who that was, but yeah, it did
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was an amazing looking setup, man.
and you see a company like this. I think, from what I understood, the saber lights up. If these
Yeah.
guys are lighting the sabers, why can't a big company like Sideshow or Hot Toys?
Well, John, that's why we're not paying $800-900 plus for a light up lightsaber.
Well, I would be willing to pay $800-900 for for a statue that's
And
gonna have
have-
that kind of feature.
And have an edition size of 80, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you would love that also.
yeah, I would love it.
John,
not
you
ha-
need to get in on the fan art stuff, man.
I know.
Because
I have to dip my
think
toes.
That's your bread and butter. Low edition size. It's
Mhm.
not hollow. No flashlights getting through there. I think
Guys,
that's where
I'll be
you'll
honest
shine,
with you.
man.
I don't have a lot of regrets, but I regret not picking this one up. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Jeez, dude.
Man.
I really regret it. So NYC, if you're hearing, look, you screwed up already. Screw it up one more time. Get me in there, man.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Scott, what do you think?
I think it looks great. I mean, I'm not real familiar with this because I'm not a big statue person, but I think
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
great. I prefer this one over the Mythos one that Sideshow just released.
Yeah, Scott, this one had 2 other swap out portraits. It had a few swap out hands, including the lightsaber hand. And there's all kinds of poses you can pull off with this one, which really makes it kind of relatable to a figure in a sense.
Yeah.
But
I
this
really
one
like the pose is really cool. He just looks really menacing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and with those swap outs, you can get them in different poses. Also,
And the
That's
the
cool.
base is great. The base stands
Yeah.
out and pops as well. Yeah.
and it lights
Base
up, John.
Yeah, I was gonna say it lights up too.
Look at that.
Even though I've never used the light up feature, to be honest, never. But,
And here he is fucking complaining. You know what? Okay.
Right? He would never use it, yet he
Never.
wants it.
like I got Iron Man that light. I never. Even,
This
Damn it,
guy is
John.
Just too much.
guys,
Dude,
come
just
on,
make up
guys.
your mind, dude.
I know.
What do you really want? What
I
is
want
it?
the
What would
option.
make you
if
happy?
I wake
Tell me
up
what
one
you
day
want, Lindsay.
and I want to see
Huh.
this statue's base lit up, I should have that option,
Mm-hmm.
He
And
just
the
got
Even though
an
you'll
option.
even though you'll never do it.
even though I'll never do it.
Well,
okay.
okay. Moving on.
Oh, this is cool. This is really cool.
All right.
Yeah, this is cool.
This was really cool. I got to
So,
get a sneak peek thanks to Mario.
May 4th, Disney dropped a legacy lightsaber set. Now of Princess Leia and the Skywalker hilt that was pulled apart and reforged. And these are the 2 sabers that were set up that Rey buried at the very end of Rise of Skywalker in the
Hmm.
Rey Skywalker scene. Whatever. So this is a limited edition set to 3,000 pieces, and when I got word of these were even hitting, it was on the morning of May 4th. I log in to Shop Disney and they're completely sold out. They went for $375 and they are completely gone. So apparently these were a reservation only sale where you can get them here in Southern California or in Florida. So what happened was in Florida, I believe they were completely sold out, and there were some that were unsold here in SoCal. So with the ones that went unsold in SoCal, they went to the parks. Just so happens, I had a Disney trip yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. First time back after 13, 14 months. So I was really excited to be back. I go into Galaxy's Edge and see that this set is in stock. And I'm like, I'm over the moon about it. I'm like, because I had already accepted the fact that, look, I'm a legacy lightsaber collector, and I've already accepted that these are already gone. So when I saw these, I couldn't pass them up. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Again, these are limited to 3,000 sets only. And yeah, I got it. I went ahead and picked it up. I've got 2796 out of 3,000.
Wow.
So here's a current look at the collection right now, the hilts that I've got.
That's your collection?
And this is my collection.
Oh, that looks good, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
these are the hilts
awesome.
that I have on
Congrats.
display.
that looks
So what's pretty cool about this set is that along with the Leia, which is a new legacy saber that just dropped for May 4th, and it's only exclusive to this set. The box has a pretty cool gimmick.
good. Wait, we got to get you on the solo cam here for this one. Watch this.
Oh,
I got
got
there
it.
you go. Okay.
All right.
This is breathtaking.
So this is something. So here's a good look at the box. This thing is freaking heavy. There's 2 lightsabers in here. It's got a good amount of weight. All right.
That's really cool looking.
So the box is latched. We undo the latch here. Open up this lid and see if you guys can hear it.
Wow.
Tears every time I hear that.
Man.
That's amazing.
So here are the hilts. They come wrapped the same way that Ray buried them.
Are we gonna get
So-
copyrighted for that music?
We'll find out.
All right. That wasn't me, Zach.
Damn it. I know, huh? So let's go ahead and unwrap these real quick. And here is Leia Organa's lightsaber,
Beauty.
as seen
That's cool.
It's a good looking lightsaber.
The Rise of Skywalker. This is a beautiful hilt, and this is one that I was hoping that they would release.
That's cool.
Got
It's
a good
no
amount of weight
Qui-Gon
on it.
Jinn, but it's nice. No, I'm just playing with
Well, I'm thankful that it's no Qui-Gon Jinn. It's a metal construction. It's got a good amount of weight to this thing. It's very, very nice. JB, this was $375, and they sold out like that locally. So
you. $375 for the pair or for that?
$375 for the set.
That's a
for
good
this for this
price.
for this
that's
whole
good.
presentation.
That's good.
Yeah.
You
That's
get
a
two
good deal.
lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So along with Leia's, this is the Skywalker hilt. Let me get this. Hang on.
Don't they sell
Maybe
that
I'm
one by
slow, but-
itself? The reforged one?
They do. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, but
However-
that set together is just impeccable.
I never
it
picked it
is.
up.
It's really cool.
So here's a look at the reforged one. You see right here, this is where it was split in half and it was welded back together again.
Oh wow, you can see the weld. Yeah, that's awesome.
There,
Yeah.
You see the weld marks there.
Yeah.
They do a good job on those.
Yeah, again, this is a metal construction. Good solid weight to these things. They're battery operated, so you can plug in a blade in here, light them up, and just have a blast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, from what you were telling me, you could just grab the blade and place it there, and it has all the effects and light up feature. That's awesome. Congrats, man.
yeah,
That
thanks,
was
man.
Awesome.
I was
Awesome
so
that you could get one.
dude. I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to go see what was going on over there in the in Star Wars Land and Galaxy's Edge.
Hmm
And
Danny's
I got lucky with
asking
these things.
what kind of gold is the Leia lightsaber? Does it look like a rose gold?
To me, it kind of looks kind of.
You're muted, Mario.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So it does look kind of on the orangish side to me, a bit
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in person, but there is a little hint of rose gold in here also when I point it like in the light.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm
Looks awesome.
happy. I'm great. I'm grateful,
Congrats,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a great pickup. So yeah, that's my May 4th haul.
When he opened the box, the first thing I said was, "Are these still available?" Because that sound,
Yeah.
that's oh my god, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these are gone. I mean, like I said earlier, I was completely surprised that I found these available.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure by now that they're completely gone.
It'll be
Yeah.
nice to put that in your display because you
I
know
like.
most hilts are all silver or black, or that's gonna throw some color in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a nice little.
I like that it's. I like that
Different.
it's got the quotes on that plate. The quotes from
Yeah.
Obi-Wan and Luke. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, there's a quote on there. It says,
That's really cool.
when Obi-Wan gave Luke the lightsaber, it says, "This was your father's lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's a weapon of the Jedi Knight. It's not as clumsy or random as a blaster. It's an elegant weapon, but for the more civilized age."
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's another quote from here, I believe from Luke, that Leia told me that she sensed the death in her son, and at the end of her Jedi path, she surrendered her saber to me, and that was the day that it would be picked up again by someone who would finish their journey. I guess this is from the Rise of Skywalker quote.
Mhm.
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
But yeah, gorgeous looking set.
It is. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Congrats, man.
yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. So let's go ahead and get out of that. And I want to take a quick moment to thank Watto Scrapyard for sponsoring tonight's episode of Ins and Outs of Collecting.
It's Watto Scrapyard, Annie! We want to thank our friends over at Watto Scrapyard for sponsoring tonight's episode.
You can find them on Instagram at Watto's Scrapyard. They're also on Facebook and eBay as well.
Yeah, man, they make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, which is a huge help when you're looking for those lost pieces. They also make printed head sculpts of literally anybody you could think of.
Literally anyone. They've made a head sculpt of me. They've made head sculpts of PewDiePie for you. They've made all kinds of Jedi, all kinds of characters from the Star Wars universe. They are absolutely amazing. They can get any sculpt you want designed and printed for a reasonable fee today.
And thank you once again, Watto Scrapyard, for sponsoring this week's episode of Ins and Outs of Collecting. So, those were the releases, guys. Now, some of them are underwhelming. There's some there I know we were expecting or we were hoping for other pieces. I'm okay with what we got, but I do agree that hey, there should have been some other stuff that should have been released. Mm-hmm. So, John, let's go to you, brother. What say you about this whole event? Let's get your thoughts, man. Recap this thing for us.
I think it was a good event, better than last year's. I do agree with that. I was a little disappointed. I won't lie, just a little disappointed. I really didn't like how Hot Toys. Let's speak about Hot Toys first. How Hot Toys just dropped everything on the 4th. I think they could have staggered it a little bit, kept us entertained, wanting more, made it a little fun event. I think they got trigger happy. Time came, they released everything. And I really think with their releases, they could have given us a little bit more. I think, like we were saying, I really love the Blurrg. I think that's awesome. They really did a good job innovating, and I don't think anybody was expecting that. So I really enjoyed seeing the Blurrg. Again, having Quill instead of the OG Mando, that would have been good. But hey, anyone who missed the OG Mando, this is your opportunity. So that's some good news. Mm-hmm. I just think it could have been more eventful. I would have loved to see some releases yesterday, the day before, and even today. To just come the May the 4th and release everything just like that, like Baby Yoda, Grogu in the new pram. I think we could have seen some stuff. People want, for example, the Obi-Wan, the Clone Wars version. Like, I was expecting to see that. I would have put money on seeing that. Things, I don't know, they had the opportunity to make such cool things for this year. Like, I would have liked to see a Vader meditation chamber. Something different. Can you imagine Hot Toys doing
that? Would have been sick. I mean,
that would be crazy.
Not just in 1/6 scale, dude, but I would have loved to see a licensed statue with that also, man.
Like Sideshow, come on. Sideshow,
I would have preferred a meditation chamber over the Vader that we saw from Sideshow.
I think they could have just knocked that out of the park. Even a Bacta tank would have been cool. Just something different.
Dude, that's another one too.
As opposed to just a couple troopers. I don't want to be greedy. I'm grateful that we have companies like Hot Toys that are doing this, but I just feel like we, at this kind of level in the game with the technology and where they've brought themselves to, I think they could have given us just a little bit more in the sense, in a better presentation.
Yeah.
They could have presented it a little bit better. But look, like I said, it was a fun event. I know everyone was pumped for May the 4th. All the channels got on, and it was really fun, and people were going crazy with the Sideshow codes. So I like the event in the sense that it brought the whole community together, which was really nice. And I'm grateful for that. I'm not going to be complaining. It's just those are some tweaks that I would have liked to see.
No, there were tons of stuff that were shown off. I mean, not just within our realm of collecting, but in other areas as well. All of the other different little knickknacks and stuff that you probably wouldn't personally collect. But even so, I mean, everything that you mentioned, I agree. I am grateful for what we received. I was drinking the Kool-Aid with optical at the time. I was caught up in the hype of when we were streaming with all the new releases. It was exciting to see.
It was fun,
right?
It was fun.
It really was. I mean, we got 4 new Hot Toys releases that were dropped, and I was really anticipating some of the statues that were coming out. And when I saw the teaser pic of a Vader, from Sideshow, the quarter scale, the premium format, I was excited for the fact that, hey, we're getting a Vader statue. We're getting another quarter scale Vader statue. Granted, it's not the one that I would prefer, but that doesn't mean that there won't be any switch outs that could improve it for me. That where I would be more intrigued to order it.
Exactly.
So that's I'm really hopeful. I'm hopeful that I can change my mind about it. Again, the Iron Studios Grievous was a little bit of a letdown. If that was quarter scale, again, that would have been a home run. The XM, the Malak and Revan, bangers. Those a home run. Ahsoka changed my mind a little bit more after I saw the booth tour. The 6 scale Clone Wars sideshow pieces are really starting to grow on me. I really like how different those look, how they're inspired from the animation and everything, and not just going after the realistic approach that Hot Toys is taking with these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was some good stuff that was showing off. I mean, granted there were some misses, but again, with the stuff that the other things that was announced, I did like it. I enjoyed it, and I was a fan of it. So, and and I can't wait to see what else is coming. You know, I'm sure we'll get like way more. How about you, Scott?
I was a little disappointed in some of the stuff, especially from Hot Toys. I would have much rather saw maybe some more OT stuff. There's just so many OT things that they could release.
Bespin Han anymore?
But Bespin Han, C-3PO, I'd love for them to do like maybe some Hoth figures, and then like you said, release like a Tauntaun or something. That would be cool.
Did you see Scott's face light up there? Holy mac! It was like a kid on Christmas morning.
I've been looking at the Sideshow Hoth figures, and I'm just not sure about the quality and stuff of them, and they're so expensive now. But overall, like you said, I was grateful for what we got. I thought most of the statues and stuff were really cool. I put in for like RSVP for that Revan statue.
Nice.
Like to be notified when it goes up for pre-order. So
okay.
That looks awesome.
Dude, we'll convert you yet, Scott.
Yeah. I think I'm slowly getting there. So.
Dude, be careful, man, because it's when you get your first one, it's gonna be hard to stop.
Yeah.
You know, I can attest to that. What are you over there, Cookie?
I guess I'm a glass half full. I thought it was pretty good. Granted, I want Clone Wars and I want Bad Batch, and that's what we saw. I want Mandalorian, that's what we saw. So I'm gonna say it was a good reveal. I do think that they could, in a perfect world, they could do like an OT figure, a prequel figure, and a Clone Wars thing, or like something from the 3, and like cool. Everybody could be happy. In a perfect world, they like to go with what's hype, what's popular at the moment, and so it's always gonna be that when they do these reveals. But like I said, I liked everything. I liked the Vader. I don't think XM's reveals were cool, just because we already knew that was coming. And I know, technically that's their reveal, but even they knew everybody knew about them. So it's like,
well, Scott didn't know about them.
Lackluster. Yeah, well,
no.
That's true.
Scott signed up to be notified.
Yeah,
so
that's
hey,
true
they got a bite.
And then the Iron Studios Grievous, I think it's cool that they're finally coming out and showing that they're gonna do Star Wars in 1/10, because a lot of people want to do those dios in 1/10. I think the price for Grievous is insane for 1/10.
$345, man.
Yeah, so it's still cool that they showed it, but overall for me it was a good reveal. The one thing I'm disappointed about, we're gonna go over to our friend right here. Our sources had said before the event had started that we were gonna hear it first from him, that Clone Wars Obi-Wan was going up for order. That was happening, and unfortunately, Jonathan, we did not see it.
So this is what I have to say. Howard, hi buddy. If you're listening, send me over there first class. We're locked down still. Let's wait a little. Send me over there first class. I'll take a couple weeks off work, and I'll show you how to market your company there, buddy.
Whoa.
How to get over here to the American and international collectors, because come on, man, everyone's been waiting for that. How about Luke? Where was Luke?
Yeah.
Right, there were some easy reissues that they could have
Where's
dropped.
Mando Luke, man?
They showed they showed a cause baby. What
Come
you
on,
know?
man.
Well,
Come on.
yeah, they did.
Where's Luke?
And that cause baby did have R2 in it too. So,
Dang, man.
Hey, no R2. Let's not talk about R2. That's not gonna happen.
oh come
come
on.
on.
Oh,
You
wow.
don't see that possibly coming in the
It's gonna be a
DX set?
2-pack, dude.
I
It's
think-
gonna be a 2-pack.
I still have hope that R2 is gonna come with C-3PO at some point.
Nah, I
You
think
don't
we'll
think-
see Chewbacca first with 3PO.
Possibly. I don't think they'll do a deluxe R2 with all the gadgets and all that stuff it came with. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see another R2 for sure. But yeah, I know I said Obi-Wan because I thought it was the nail in the coffin. I thought it was gonna be 100%. We got him.
Yeah.
Sideshow even updated their site. Coming soon.
You would-
Everyone saw
You
that.
would have
and
thought
people
it
started-
was a. You would have thought that was a sure thing, definitely.
Oh, come on. What are you gonna
See you,
do
Mr.
with this?
JB.
Yeah, later, Mr. JB. Thanks for
Take
watching.
care, buddy. It's what are you gonna do with this company? They don't know if they're coming, going. I don't know.
Look, I still believe they're coming.
Single
The-
Yeah, but he
songwriter saying
also-
the month of May is not over. Oh, buddy, come on. That's. Oh, sorry, what is it? The month of May is not over. Come on. This was
Well,
the
yeah.
week.
I mean, hell, the year isn't over yet, and we're still going to
Exactly.
get tons more releases.
Exactly.
We'll
That's
need
true.
more
The week.
previews. We'll get more releases. There's tons of stuff to drop. This is just. I'm sure this is just a little. We've only scratched the surface of what's to come.
The only thing I can think of is, would it make sense that they're waiting for the Obi-Wan for when the show is released? Would that make sense? Timeline wise,
Yeah.
it wouldn't, right?
We didn't
No.
even see the trailer.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about it,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were all
see?
talking about how we thought
Yeah,
we were
the
going to see
trailer.
something from that show, and we didn't see
And
it.
that's why I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like to speculate
In
much, because what happens when everybody starts speculating, everyone gets their hopes up, and when it doesn't happen, now we're all upset. We didn't get this. We
Yeah,
didn't
well,
get
it's all
that. Rah,
fun and
rah, rah.
games.
Let's
It's-
just
In fact-
let's just let things happen and take it at
Why-
face value.
Why did we see so much Marvel show reveals on May the 4th? We saw all these different Marvel release dates,
Oh, yeah,
and
the whole
we
list.
even saw a clip for Eternals, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it's Star Wars Day.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
Yeah, but look, like even Sideshow's getting on that. I feel like these companies, they're playing it safe. I think that's the kind of the moves they're taking. Like even Sideshow
Yeah, exactly.
re-releasing Grievous and the Rancor. It's like, guys, we just saw this. Like we have this stuff. We're waiting for the new stuff here. We just went through a
Yeah.
rough year with.
Well,
we
a
just
shrunken Rancor is new, isn't it?
we just went through a
You
rough
know.
year with
Yeah.
with COVID, and this was a lot of people looking forward to this. And I'm not saying it was bad; it was great, but a lot of people had their hearts set on like Padme and the Padme figure, and
Yeah.
put that swoop bike out there. What are you waiting for? What are you gonna do? I think
Yeah.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
there's so much that they showed in the past, and we've just been,
spoiled.
I guess,
think.
teased. Yeah.
I think we're spoiled.
Well, I mean, just all the vaporware that they've shown,
Yeah.
and all the
Mm-hmm.
and all the past cons and all that stuff. But
It's going to be interesting
for
to
me,
see what figures we get out of the Obi-Wan show. And
Yeah.
I love Obi-Wan,
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually thinking about that today. I'm excited because I'm assuming we'll get a new Obi-Wan from that show. But it's going to be interesting to see even like what his look is going to be in that show. He's just
Mhm.
is he going to look like the Mythos Obi-Wan, kind of, or
Yeah.
So,
I just see Hot Toys is using their the online platform as a art portfolio. Well, this is what we can do, but guess what? We're not going to do it. Like I don't want to see. We know you can do a Padme and an Obi-Wan. It doesn't matter what you can do. It's what are you doing. That's how I feel. Like don't give me Sean just mentioned it. Don't give me a princess, a Bespin Leia, and then tease Bespin Han on the box, and then not give me a
Yeah.
Bespin Han. Look,
Yeah.
that's enough ranting for this evening.
So this is the coming soon page on Sideshow's site, and I was for sure we were going to see this General Obi-Wan.
100%.
It's been
Yeah, I
it's
can't
been
believe he
shown so
hasn't
many
been.
times, right? They're using it. It's kind of a kit bash in a sense. The armor pieces I believe are new, but it's basically the Revenge of the Sith figure, isn't it? Pretty much.
And it looks really good. Like
Some of the-
that little
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of the tunic kind of looks like the same as the Revenge of the Sith.
Look at the belt.
Yeah, the tunic, the belt, the head sculpt.
It looks really good.
It looks great. Yeah.
It looks amazing. Come on.
I almost wonder if they're doing
Oh.
something with the head sculpt or something, or or like you
He's
said,
laughing.
John. Maybe they're waiting. Maybe
No,
they're
I
waiting
know,
for
I
the
just-
show for some reason. or
Yeah,
something.
I could see that
I
happening.
don't know.
I don't care anymore. The sideshow has filled the slot, so I'm good. I don't even need
Yeah,
it.
sideshows fill the slot until you have that figure for 2 years, and then you pick it up and it falls to pieces.
Yeah, you know, that could be true. That could be
No, but
true.
I like those. I like those. The animated ones. I'm really considering pulling the trigger on those guys, just because I like
Yeah.
the portraits. That animated portrait. Oh, I think they look really good.
But
They
hey,
do
if
look
you
really cool.
guys can't wait for those animated figures to come out, hit up Waddle Scrapyard.
Oh,
He's got them.
he does a great
Yeah.
job.
Our boy Ian over there at Darkside Customs has painted amazing
Oh.
Oh
sculpts of those.
man. Yeah.
Mhm.
They
He
look,
He showed
they
his
look great.
Obi-Wan. Oh my
Mhm.
god! It was
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
Oh yeah,
His
So
Rex
Padme here.
that Rex he did was amazing too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does some great work, man. Yeah, and Jerry, yeah, that's why he collects statues.
That's why a lot of people have done that transition. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slowly going there. I mean, John, like you mentioned earlier, if Queen Studios get the Star Wars license, I'm probably most likely done.
Yeah.
So
That would be amazing to see Queen Studios do that.
Yeah.
yeah, Padme. Here's another one we've been waiting for 2 years.
This one I'm upset about.
And it's such
I
a
need a
simplistic
Padme.
figure. Look, you get the white outfit. You get that
Yeah.
like cape scarf thingamajig there. The head
Mm-hmm.
sculpt's good. Put her in a box and ship her out. Like, come on.
Dude, her hands look huge. Is that just me, or do her hands look pretty
No,
big?
and the right hand looks pretty pronounced there.
That's Luke's hand.
That's putting it lightly, dude.
Wow.
Who-
I'm kind
who
of
else-
surprised they
who else
haven't
are
done
there?
any more prequel figures.
Those
I
right
thought
there.
I thought they was going to do some more.
This clone trooper.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Yeah,
need that to go with
Mhm.
Cody.
There's
Please.
Bespin.
The new Bespin.
yeah,
Bespin.
Bespin Luke.
Eh.
The range trooper from.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't the range trooper. This is
No.
the snow
We don't
trooper.
need any of
yeah,
that.
yeah. We can pass. We can pass.
Oh,
Battle
man, that
droid
Oh, right there.
R5D4.
There's John's favorite right
That
there.
That Starfighter, man.
The Starfighter?
Ah, just send me that thing already.
Oh
The
yeah.
airborne
Airborne.
trooper.
Oh my god.
Dude, I would have loved to see
Please.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
Right.
amazing, dude.
R419.
Look, even Drax is laughing there. He's like, "You fools
Yeah.
think we're coming out? We're not coming out."
You fool.
Yeah, here's Kid Fisto.
Just
Kit
look at this.
Fisto's cool
Look
looking.
at this coming soon
Yeah.
page. This is despicable.
This guy, Prime One Conrad.
Hell is that? I
This
don't even
guy.
know.
I'm not sure
That's
who
a
that is.
berserk. That's a berserk thing.
Yeah, Predator. Prime One was putting out Predator.
That one is actually. I don't know why that's there. I think that's released.
Ooh, interesting. Range Trooper from Solo. This is
that-
another
that
one that a lot of people
yeah,
would love to see.
that
This is a
Yeah,
gorgeous
that
looking
looks good.
figure.
That Jack
Looks
Black is
awesome.
pretty
That-
on point there.
The Jack Black I want.
Yeah,
Solo
that's pretty
bad.
on point, man. That was I grew up with that. With that
Please.
movie was awesome. Yeah.
Please, I
The
need.
Mim Band Trooper from Solo was another one.
Wow. Yo,
Yeah,
they had
this-
a Corvius
Ancient
Glaive.
time,
Wow.
there was a man who
Corpus
knew the
looks cool.
road.
Vulture looked awesome too. They showed that off at numerous shows,
Yeah.
even in Hong
Another
Kong,
chance
but
at-
they never.
Another
put it
crack at Chewie.
up for.
Yeah, that was a beautiful one. That Falcon. We're gonna get the Hot Toys Falcon, the Captain America version, before we get this one. Like, come on,
Valkyrie is another one.
Cyborg.
Valkyrie.
We did get the
Spice,
Assault Tank Commander.
Yeah.
This finally
Yeah, we
showed up
did.
this
Still
year.
Yeah. I'm still holding out hope for a Baze at some point.
Baze and 3PO.
Baze, yeah.
Although this
I'd
is
love
Force
that
Awakens,
Baze.
I mean,
That 3PO looks pretty sick though. That gold.
Baze and
It
Chirrut are the
does.
only two that I would like to have from Rogue One. They're the
They
only
did.
two.
Chirrut's a great figure.
They
Yeah.
did that C3PO with the light up eyes and the voice chip like R2D2 has. Oh my god.
Oh, that would
Forget
be
about
cool.
it.
He had when they had him on display too, he had like a swap out gold arm too. You
Yeah.
could swap out, so he
Yeah.
could have all gold.
And then if he could come off, the pieces can come off, and then he has Chewbacca with the bag with his. Oh, forget about it.
oh man, forget about it, right?
That would be awesome.
It's done.
I would have loved. That's another one I would have loved to see, man.
Come on, it's so
I mean,
much. So
Another
much.
another crack at the Jawa, a taller Jawa with the R5D4.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Look,
Yeah, Joe, why put these out when they can
Frog
release the
Lady, Baby
Frog Lady and Baby Yoda with the eggs?
Yo, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
That
right?
set would've- I would pick up that set. No lie, I'll tell you.
Priorities, man.
JB decided to stay. Didn't go pick up Mrs. JB. Buddy, what's going on?
I took my TFA Chewy and added goggles from a New Hope Farm Boy and made it look better. Hey,
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
yeah, and JB wants a cyborg.
Everybody, Everybody join the line, and a Joker would be great too.
They showed a Joker. They showed the Nurse Joker that Eddie swore the DX20 was going to be, which I didn't even know that was a thing. The Nurse Joker. Oh, it's a statue.
It's a statue. I made that mistake
That's
too.
right. That's right.
Yeah, I made that
Wow.
mistake. I thought it was Hot Toys.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in the backlog, man, that they still need to get at, and they're giving us another freaking Grogu set that everybody's grateful to see, right?
Just so that everyone knows, we do not condone driving and live streaming. We do not condone this, JB. So
JB, please be careful out there.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
not.
mean,
That's not.
Thanks
safe.
for the support, though.
I mean, something happened to somebody. I won't say names because, yeah, they got caught texting and driving, and unfortunately, there'll probably be a fine to pay.
Can I see your license and registration, sir? My
Exactly.
mom's car. Oh.
Yeah, but
No,
everyone,
that was fun.
yeah, again, so much more that could have been shared and released, but we got what we got. Another May 4th is in the can. So yeah,
Let's start our predictions for next year.
that's a wrap. Maybe another show, John.
Oh, definitely.
So in the meantime, let's get to these lovely people.
These beautiful angels here. We have Ben Porter, Sean Fear, Ian Seaby, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Big Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomonsky, Rick Gregorio, Alvin Jules, Bola Boyd, Eric Ruiz, of course, beautiful Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Yautsy, Scott Bradley, Jesse
Even more
Contreras,
beautiful Scott Bradley.
of course, the gorgeous Scott Bradley, Jesse Contreras,
Nice.
Steve and Maria Stanley, Lord Voldemort, Eddie Manzanares, and last but not least, Joe Corpus.
Once
Thank you,
again, thank you to all of our beautiful Patreons for helping us keep the lights on, for helping In and Outs of collecting become a reality. And special shout out to Scott joining us on the panel tonight, man. You know, love.
Yeah, it was
love
a lot of
having
fun,
you on.
man.
So
Great.
the May Patreon benefits, these are still going out. The Collecting Weekly Live unboxing sticker, along with the Dean, the Dream sticker.
Come on.
Yeah, they're looking great. We're having fun with our live unboxings. John's taking over the Monday night slot to do retro unboxings. Do we have anything coming up this Monday, John, for retro?
Yeah, we have a retro one. We'll keep it under wraps. Maybe a Marvel themed, since we're out of that Star Wars week. I think we're gonna go Marvel theme. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be
All right.
an awesome show. And I'm gonna be doing one with Danny as well. We're just waiting for, I think his figure's stuck with customs, so we're just waiting for that to come in, and we're gonna do an unboxing together as well. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be an awesome time.
I can't wait, man. That's gonna be awesome. Our Patreon tiers, we have our Sweet Angels here at $5 a month. You'll get access to all of the After Dark shows. They get pulled from YouTube, and they're exclusive to the Patreon feed. $5 a month will also get you swag for all of the stickers that's released. The Certified Crispy tier at $15 a month. That also includes an official Certified Crispy certificate on first pledge and assistance with figure fixes from Zach himself. You can go ahead and message him for more information on that. And along with all of the benefits from the previous tier. The What a Guy tier coming in at $25 a month. You'll get a signed 18x24 silhouette poster of Zach and Dean upon first pledge, plus doubles of all of the stickers, along with one sculpt painted by Dark Side Customs. One sculpt a year after 3 months, and all the benefits of the previous tiers.
Awesome.
This is
JB, become a Patreon. You might get that sticker.
Join us, JB.
Not Mike. You definitely get one.
You could have a say-so in there, Mr. JB, Mrs. JB.
Yep.
Consider joining us.
Can you imagine that sticker? Oh, with that beautiful
dude,
portrait,
I
looking at
want
every
that.
day.
I want that, but you know what? We're not going to get it or even think about it until JB joins.
Yeah.
So that's where it ends. The network as it stands right now, collecting weekly. We have Small Talk, Dylan.
Wow.
Dylan talking smaller scale figures. Collecting Weekly Live is our flagship show on Tuesday nights. Excuse me, going back to Small Talk, streaming
That was
every
a
other
Canadian.
Thursday night.
Small tack.
Small Tack. Only Fools in Collecting, OFAC. Pete and Ian doing an awesome job over the across the pond. Our UK brethren out there. Collecting Rarities. Rainer doing his thing in Rare Collectibles. The Joy of Hobbying. Zach tinkering around with painting, mods, and all that fun stuff. Ins and Outs of Collecting is what you're watching now. We typically go every other Friday night. We did do a show last Friday, however, with all the Star Wars excitement, we couldn't contain ourselves, and we really wanted to talk about it. Hence, a special extra episode of Ins and Outs for tonight. Collecting Weekly Live unboxing, as I stated earlier, John is taking over the Monday night slot for all of the retro unboxings, and we have another one coming up soon, along with another unboxing from John and Danny. So be on the lookout. After Dark Wednesday nights. We joke, we laugh, we cry, we let our hair down. That's another fun show. We've been playing the Scribble game online, and that's been a lot of fun. Speaking of playing games, Ox Plays is a newer show that just dropped where Zach is streaming. Right now he's streaming Flight Simulator, just flying around different random places and just having a ball.
Pretending to be a pilot. Oh, yeah.
Pretending to be a pilot. And that is our current state of the network.
Thanks so much, Young.
Yeah, thanks, Young. Really appreciate that. I want to thank everybody tonight in the chat for joining us. I want to give a special shout out to everybody on the panel here tonight. John, Eddie, Scott, thank you guys for joining me tonight on the show. Really appreciate having you guys. For those that may not be aware, John the Everyday Collector has been officially made last Wednesday on After Dark and is now officially, yes, you, John.
Part of
the Everyday Collector here.
I appreciate it, guys.
Is now officially part of the Collecting Weekly family, dude. And welcome aboard. I'm happy to have you anytime. So Eddie, also, you guys are, Scott, everyone, you guys are always welcome on In and Outs whenever you want. So Again, thank you guys for joining us. For Eddie, Scott, John, I'm Mario, and we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a good night, everyone.